You just went to sleep like nothing happened.
I'm not gonna say that, but I ain't let it bother me too much. I knew that I couldn't let that bring me out of my character, no matter how bad it was hurting me, because I already knew it inside. It was just God's way of revealing the signs to me. Like, you know how you have a feeling in your gut?
That's what I'm saying. That
you ignore
intuition.
your gut.
Yeah. Okay. So you just let it pass.
Let it pass.
And so, were there any other signs after that, or it was just at that moment?
So, I mean, over the time of our relationship, of us dealing with each other, I observed numerous signs, but I don't understand what you're asking me.
Okay. All right. Let's get off of that. So, like, because it came a time, because you say you sacrificed a lot, and you did 8 years in jail.
8 months.
8 months. Oh shit.
Yeah.
So there's a rumor out there. Everybody's saying 8 years. Where did 8 years come from?
People don't know what they're talking about.
Oh, well, that part. Okay. Well, I apologize, Ronnie.
Yeah.
I didn't know. So 8 months you did in jail for her. Okay. Over self-defense. But it ended up in someone losing their life. Okay. What happened that led up to that?
So,
Nurse Lady T, Miss Never Did Play, what's up with it? Shout out to y'all, super duper salute. Shady Sag, what's up with it? Let's go.
We were moving out to LA. So
you were supposed to go to LA where when she...
So in July 2019, me, Chrisean, and one of my buddies from my neighborhood, we were all moving out to LA.
Were you pursuing music as well? Okay. Is that where she gets the rock star themed music from?
I'm not really sure.
Because you said she stole your music.
Yeah, I mean, she has, but she probably stealing other people's stuff too, so I'm not sure.
Okay, all right, so go back. So you're about to move to LA and what happened?
So we about to move into a building downtown. And
Downtown LA?
Downtown LA.
Okay.
It was between like 20th and Adams, like right up the street from the Staples Center.
Okay.
Could walk there from there. So I believe we got caught up, wrong place, wrong time. I believe we were in the middle of like a brothel.
A brothel?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I say that because of all of the things that my lawyer pointed out to me, all of the things that we seen through this situation. And
y'all remember when Chrisean and her boyfriend caught a body? Somebody's life was taken. I think she had to be protected from a robbery or something like that in San Francisco or in LA, somewhere out there. He's about to tell that story. There was always speculations that it didn't go down the way that he initially told it. He ended up taking the charge. I think a guy got head tapped. He was on live with a friend and they told the story. But he was also threatening Chrisean that he was going to tell the real story about what happened that night with that homicide. So that's where the suspicion comes in. That also they were saying something about her having a court date. Her and him having a court date coming up, and he was going to be able to serve her papers for the DNA test, but she wanted Blueface to be the baby or something like that. This guy's Ronnie Doe. He is deceased. This was Chrisean's boyfriend before Blueface, and the guy suspected of being Chrisean Jr.'s real father. Suspected. Shout out to y'all, man. Hope everybody already off to a good start. Hold on. The videos, photos, or documents you're about to see are being used under the Fair Use Act for education, entertainment, commentary, research, or satirical purposes only. The views and thoughts expressed within them do not necessarily represent the views and thoughts of the Rumonati Network, its annoying host, or its aggravating but ever so amazing chat. Let's go. All right, now, welcome back to the Rumonati Network, the place where the conversations are real, the opinions are loud, and the chat is the most aggravating chat on the internet. If you're new here, go ahead and hit that like button, subscribe, and get comfortable, because once you step into the Rumonati, you are officially part of the conversation. Now, listen, on this channel, we talk about everything the internet is buzzing about, from hip-hop news. All right, now, welcome back to the RUMORNATI Network, the place where the conversations are real, the opinions. Shout out to Tasha K. Sensitive content. Chrisean Rock's deceased boyfriend Ronnie Doe. Last interview, he tells all.
The background of the individual who ultimately lost their life. It was a lot of signs pointing toward pimping and pandering.
I need you guys to hit the like button. Please run the likes up on the way in or out.
Like, Los Angeles is known for 304. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I think he was trying to scare us off, break her, and put her on a blade. That's what I think. Because
so you think they were trying to traffic Chrisean?
Yeah.
Okay. And so what happened? Like, it was a pimp. You had a.
So this, I don't want to be overwhelming, but I gotta be transparent.
Yeah.
Hit the like button, guys. I'm gonna let it play. Give me a second.
This was a spiritual interaction for me. This was one of my first times seeing the devil, dealing with the devil, looking at the devil in his face. So the individual who lost their life, he came out of the building and he was like walking to his car. Chrisean's on the phone. So she like, I don't know how they attract to each other, but somehow they attract. And I'm gonna get to that later. So my boy Drakeo, he's like, bro, where your girl at? I'm like, around the corner somewhere. Like, let's walk to the corner. I'm pretty sure we'll see her. We walk to the corner. Chrisean standing with the individual. She likes to introduce God to people's life. So she tried to save this individual. She tried to say a prayer with him, which is her way of thinking somebody's going to be saved. This individual seen that as a weakness. So we are praying in a circle, and it's me, Chrisean, Drakeo, and the individual. As we all start praying, it was like I started having an out-of-body experience. I start yelling. I start screaming.
Like you were speaking in tongues or something?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Wow.
So Chrisean calms me down. Drakeo calms me down. I get myself together. We come back to our prayer circle, and now the individual who's standing directly across from me, he's doing the same thing, except the tongues won't come out. It's like he's yelling, but no words is coming out, no sound. So it's like, I took that as the demon was trying to come up out of him, but he wouldn't let it go. And I'm going to get to why. So ultimately, as things roll on, we about to go into this building and take a shower. This building is set up like a college dorm. It's a shared shower and a shared bathroom. So me and Chrisean are in one shower and my buddy Drakeo's in the next. The individual, he just started doing a bunch of erratic behavior, walking back and forth. And I was able to see this on surveillance when I looked at it with my lawyer. Walking back and forth, pacing back and forth. So he walks to his house and gets a water bottle. There's no label on it. It's just a clear bottle. But he's chugging. So he walks in the bathroom, then he comes out. He has his shirt lifted up above his belly and he's rubbing his belly in like just a weird way. So my buddy finishes showering and he tries to get him to come to his house.
We don't get enough liquid D3. We don't get enough vitamin D. And so I personally have task arms. And
so my buddy finishes showering and he tries to get him to come to his house. My buddy says, gut told him like, no, don't go. He stopped in his tracks. When he stopped, the dude didn't like that. He choked my man's out and put the knife on his neck. He had like a little pocket knife. Choked him out in a good little L and put the blade on the back of his neck. So now my man's scared. So he at the point, he comes up to the door, banging on me and Chrisean's door now. So I'm like, what's going on? I open the door. Like, Holy Spirit took over me at that point because I couldn't even. So as I open the door, I see Drakeo choke with the knife into his neck. As I open the door, Geronimo lets him go. So now Drakeo comes into the shower with us. Chrisean in the back praying. I'm trying to tell Drakeo, like, bro, look, I'm sorry. I know you told me that you had a weird feeling and I told you to disregard it, but we gonna do what we gotta do to get up out of here.
So he was in y'all room at this point?
No.
Or y'all was still in the shower
yeah,
area?
Drakeo came into the shower where me and Chrisean was.
Yeah. Okay.
So I'm telling him, just reassuring him, like, look, bro, we gonna be good. Just trust me. So the plan was I was gonna go first, Draco was gonna go second, Chrisean was gonna go third. I'm gonna go first because I'm like, all right, if you're gonna hit somebody, hit me with the knife, cool. Ain't gonna get that deep. We downtown LA, skate to the nearest hospital, we good. So that was the plan. When I came out, I threw my clothes at him. He fighting my clothes. That bought me enough time to get to that staircase. That staircase was right next to like the showers, basically, the showers in the bathroom.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm so scared, I'm not even running. I'm jumping down flights of steps, jumping. So I ultimately get to my car. When I get to my car, I grab something, come back in the building. I'm trying to get into the building and it's a lot of commotion going on. It's 8 o'clock in the morning. So people were like, what's going on?
Pause. Not that it matters, but was you naked? Because if y'all was in the shower and you just threw your clothes and ran, did you run outside naked? I don't know. What the... Anyway, this story is supposedly, I couldn't find the footage or IG lives, but he used to go online saying he was going to expose the truth about what happened this night right here. Also, in that court case, there was that court date that he had coming up with Chrisean. There was something about him either finding out or serving her the papers for the DNA test for Chrisean Jr. So what I'm saying is they're alleging that he was a problem to her and she had something to do with it. This is all alleged. It is speculative speech. Hit the like button, please. We're going to continue.
What's going on? What's all of this noise? So I asked somebody to open the door because you have to have a key to get into the building. When I get the door open, all I see is Chrisean and Yo fighting over the knife. Like, she choking him and he choking her. And they fighting over the knife. I can't make this up.
He said he asked somebody to open the door, but he just, I don't know.
It's the real truth.
Nigga, was you naked?
Just speak on it.
I'm not finna open the door for no naked nigga.
So I look up and one thing led to another. And that was that for real.
He ain't hit him.
He gone.
Okay. So pretty much you, Chrisean, and Drakeo pretty much saw him just take his last breath in that building.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously you were arrested.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Until they figured out everything. So what they ended up charging you with to get 8 months?
So I was charged with murder, but in the state of California, they got justifiable and self-defense. So due to the fact that this individual behavior was so erratic, I was able to justify my harm with self-defense.
Okay.
So I was acquitted of the murder. And the DA asked me to cop to possession of a firearm, which is a misdemeanor in the state of California, and possession of a high-capacity magazine, which is a felony in the state of California. So she asked me to plead to those. 16 months with half. I was already 4 months in the door. 4 more months, I go home.
So my student housing ended up being like a trap, and instead of being like a student housing, they was like stealing kids, stealing students. So me and my ex-boyfriend got out of that situation by killing a nigga.
She speaks so matter-of-factly.
So my student housing ended up being like a trap, and instead of being like a student housing, they was like stealing kids, stealing students. So me and my ex-boyfriend got out of that situation by killing a nigga. So long story short, we get free. I'm out there for 4 months. I do everything I could up until they moved me to Northern Cali. I came back home and came to stay with them. A pre-situation, stealing kids, stealing students.
By killing
so me
a
and
nigga.
my ex-boyfriend got out of that situation by killing a nigga.
That's another. All of y'all motherfuckers that's been locked in. That's the little woo-de-woo. Like, the only reason she over there is because I pushed her over there. Like let's be clear. Fucking I don't even know what she is. Is she a rapper, model? I know she a mom. I'm gonna call her y'all favorite and shit. So we going back and forth in New York. You feel me? We potentially had some shit in the works. I ain't knocking it. You feel me? I don't knock that. Cause if that's what God put on your heart to do, and that tell you. But she did some dumb ass shit. That was like that shit was dumb. Like, and what y'all need to learn is that like a motherfucker is manipulative. Right, we downtown LA on 26th Street. So right up the street from the Staples Center.
This is, who is this? 5011 topic.
So it's
Shout
a nigga,
out.
we about to move into a spot for real. We about to move into some apartments down there, a little studio. So we do the paperwork, all this and that. So after we do the paperwork, the landlord like, all right, bet, meet me right here at this time. So we chilling out front of the spot waiting for yo, right? Why, when we in the middle of that, she calls herself trying to save somebody, like I said, feel me? So if you dumb and don't know what save somebody mean, that basically mean introduce them to God. She calls herself trying to introduce this nigga to God, right? Nigga sees that as a weakness. Common sense, it'll make sense that yo was on some shit trying either scare niggas off and take shorty, or he was trying to like rape shorty, like crazy, boy. She go around the corner trying to save him, right? And like I said, that just means introducing somebody to God, having a little prayer with him or whatever, whatnot. You get me? We straight. I'm my bad, y'all. If you get me, you get me. So look, if you ever caught the Holy Ghost or like some shit like this nigga start doing the exact same thing I was doing. Like praying. Yo, do the same shit. That's Angeles. That's 33 hours non-stop. It took us 48 hours to get there. We ain't have a key yet. After we did the little praying shit with him, he like, bet, that's my way in. He like, all right, I'm gonna let them go ahead, take their shower and do what the fuck they do. Yeah, I'm gonna give it to you, so make sure you send it. Clearly, I can hear though, feel me? So, next thing I know, I hear a couple footsteps, you feel me? Like walking down, like footsteps, feel me? And I hear him just stop. So I'm like, what?
I hate his stories.
Okay. Next thing I know, banging on that bitch. Banging. Real shit, banging on the bitch. Bro, I opened the door, yo. Niggas got my man's choked up with the knife on his neck, yo. Drakeo, laughing. Tell the story from your side, bro. On some real shit.
This Orlando Brown looking nigga right here came on here and he's gonna confirm, right? Like 5011 topic says right here, the Drakeo audio is really low. It's probably gonna be hard to hear him, but he's saying, I don't know if they went and got their story together, but he's pretty much gonna confirm this guy's original story. But there's supposed to be more to it. Let's go. Run the likes up, please. Run the likes up, please, guys. Let's go.
Bro. On some real shit.
Or should I say, ladies and gentlemen, ladies?
Yeah, nigga, I was in the live when you were saying that. I told them. Nigga, that's what happened for real, bro. We was down there, the bitch was trying to pray, and yo, that nigga was on some weird shit, bro.
So what happened when I opened the door and I seen yo with that bitch on you, what I do?
That, so what's up? You feel me? You came in there, bro. You protected niggas, bro. I ain't gonna lie, bro. You already know, bro. You protected.
He said you came in there, you protected niggas. I ain't gonna lie.
But look though. Me and you made it out the building, right?
Hell yeah, that bitch was still in there.
And what the fuck we see when we go back in there? Tell these motherfuckers what we saw, bro.
See her right there holding a knife.
But what?
Her holding a knife. He said her right there holding the knife.
What was his hands doing?
He was grabbing her.
So what happened next?
We ran out. You feel me? Shit happened. We We ran out the building.
Right.
She was
Tell
still
these,
in the
bro.
building.
Tell they ass, bro. This ain't no shit that is gonna come back up, bro. Let these motherfuckers know, bro. Real shit, cause they acting stupid.
All right, nah, yeah, we ran in the building. We ran back out. You feel me? Got in the car. You feel me? Went to the where we go to that beach. We went to that beach. You feel me? We went to go. You feel me? Get rid of the shit for real. And then that's when D was on some whole other shit, bro. You already know, bro.
So
I thought he ran to the car to get something. The other dude said they ran to the car and went to get rid of something, then came back. A lot of inconsistencies in this story from the beginning.
So now you basically confirmed the shit, right? So
Yeah.
I'm gonna give my spiel, and if y'all want to ask Drakeo a question, ask him. So look, y'all, me and my man, we make it out the fucking building. Me and him out. He right behind me. On my we on each other's arm. We make it out the building.
Yeah, so she dig that shit up, bro.
So after we get out, we come back to the building. You already know I got that bitch on me, and I got that bitch in my hand. Fuck you talking about? So,
bro, we went straight to the car. We ran to the car. You grabbed the joint, bro. You said, "Come on, I got this." Went in the building.
Right. Like it says on the side. Now Drakeo was saying they went straight to the car, grabbed something, and went back to the building. Just a second ago, you said they grabbed something and ran off.
Shorty was trying to grab the knife. You seen him grabbing her. You feel me? Did that. We ran out the building. Shorty was still.
What I do?
Now you saying she trying to grab the knife, but first you said she had the knife in her hand, bro. But in the beginning, when he told the story, the guy had the knife and they were tussling over it, but he had prime possession of the.
You know what's up?
Where that nigga got, bro? Where that nigga got hit at, bro? Cause these bitches keep playing on Instagram, bro. Where that nigga got hit?
He got in his head.
How many times?
Twice.
How many? How many?
Twice.
And you said they was where?
In his head.
Tell them bitches stop playing, bro.
Straight call them peoples on us, bro.
Bro, how I had to turn myself in, bro?
Oh, you had to because she told.
Oh, bro. Tell them motherfuckers how the whole SWAT team shot from North La Brea all the way up to Melrose off. Then they sent the fucking GTA helicopter out that bitch to hover around the building. And bro, then they had all.
We get free by killing a nigga. Ex-boyfriend got out of that situation, like stealing kids, stealing students. So me and my ex-boyfriend got out of that situation by killing a nigga.
Damn. By killing a nigga. Excuse me.
Roddy was.
Shout out to Toxic Media. Wax said this was 7 months ago. I know it ain't about who you like. We just here to provide the information, right?
In the delivery room when she had the baby. This is why she went back to Baltimore to have the baby. Ronnie was dead, bro. Look at that baby. And look at Ronnie. Nigga, I'm talking about down to the 2 front teeth. It's crazy. Like,
and you know what? You know what's crazy? I just thought about it. Like, she been making a whole lot of threats and shit, like in regards to Blueface life. And a lot of people on social media, they're like, yeah, bitch, you got, yeah.
Look, bro, there's gonna come a day where one of them little niggas gonna get caught, and they're gonna use her as a get out of jail free card, and they're gonna arrest Chrisean for the murder of Ronnie.
This was 7 months ago, bro. All I'm saying, listen, I know everybody talking about it now. I'm just saying this was 7 months ago.
Look, bro, there's gonna come a day where one of them little niggas gonna get caught, and they're gonna use her as a get out of jail free card, and they're gonna arrest Chrisean for the murder of Ronnie.
Listen, I don't know if he got inside information or not. I'm just saying it's been spoken upon before. She has already been. This is what I'm telling y'all is there was already speculations about her dealings with Ronnie's death. And there was always speculations about the night in question when her and Ronnie when Ronnie allegedly caught the body in self-defense or in defense of her. Always been questions.
Look, bro, there's gonna come a day where one of them little niggas gonna get caught, and they're gonna use her as a get out of jail free card, and they're gonna arrest Chrisean for the murder of Ronnie.
What?
Believe that. That's a fact.
But she sure been talking a whole lot of shit, talking about some, yeah, get the fuck about the way when it come to me.
Yeah.
A lot of
why? One of these little, just like they did Jimmy Henchman. Didn't nobody know until the got booked on one thing, and they told the police, Jimmy paid us to kill this motherfucker. You know, can we make a deal? Yeah, it's only one way to control that, and the Italians showed you how to do that.
What?
Believe that. Day, but one.
Yeah, bitch, you got.
All right, that's how we get here. I know everybody's seen this. I know everybody's well aware of this. That's why we're here.
I gotta watch how I watch how I ride, watch how I do this, watch how I do this, watch how. What's up, Major? Major, let me tell you. So tell me why the homicide detectives came knocking on my door yesterday. And I'm scheduled to talk to them Monday. It's real. No cap. No plan. You know, I don't need play like, you know, I don't need play with the police. It's serious. It's real serious. It's so serious right now, Major. It ain't even a game. Hold up, ain't you a mod? Why you ain't blue?
Why you ain't bleed?
Nah, you on that.
Bleed! Bleed!
I gotta watch how I watch how bro.
Bleed!
Luckily, well, I ain't gonna say luckily. I'm mad. I wasn't home. I'm not home.
Luckily, dummy.
But gosh, feel me? So now my theory is this, right? Cause it took what? How long Karan been dead? No trolling. We ain't playing. We dead, sir. We mean business right now. Karan been dead for a little second, right? Like 2 years or some shit. Why do it take y'all this long to even? Cause y'all didn't have to reach out to me, bro. Cause I know I ain't really too much I can tell y'all. But y'all take this long to start investigating, or that's my theory. Or your girl about to go down.
Oh.
And they probably got shit on shorty, but trying to figure out who did this shit. Cause they ain't just gonna become like I told the officer, I said, you don't wanna talk to me. I said, ain't really much I can tell you. He wanna talk to me.
What's your significance?
I can tell him over the phone. He wanna talk to me. Show me some stuff and holler at me. But I'm really like, all right. As he told me, he see through the shit. You see through what I'm doing. You know I'm trolling. You see through it. You see everything I'm doing. You say you see through what I'm doing on the internet, right? Well, what I did. I ain't gonna say what I'm doing, because that shit, you see through what I did. You still want to talk to me? Y'all girl might be in trouble, man. I ain't gonna say too much. Yesterday I was too excited. My nerves was everywhere. First I heard police, homicide, detectives looking for me. Then I'm like, what the fuck? So I'm like, send me a picture. And I seen Anne Arundel County, and I knew.
Oh.
I said, yeah, this shit about Ronnie. But it sound like they about to get some justice for this man, bro. And to keep it a buck, I'm really happy for his family, bro. It's been long enough by time. But if y'all pay attention, right? You good, bro? Come here, Mars. Come here. Get your ass over. Get your ass over here. If y'all pay attention. Look at her. She knows it.
I was just about to say that's a dog off the leash, obviously. Don't tell me I'm good.
Y'all pay
She don't
attention.
bite.
Come
Did
here.
your dog
Every
tell
time
you it don't
Karan's
bite?
sister bring up Chrisean, cause you know when you doing an investigation, you can't talk. Definitely his family. They can't talk about what they know, what they think, evidence they got. Come here, Mars, now. If I put you in the gate, they can't talk about that shit at all. So when Chrisean got on here and apologized to Ronnie, Ronnie's sister got on here and said some shit. I got the video on my phone. She got on here and she said some shit, something fake this, whoop, 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 whoop. And I got this video. I got the video of what the fuck we was talking about. But that shit, it's gone. I got the video of what I was talking. Huh? No, it's all right, I got this. I got a video of what we was talking about, but only way I'm gonna play this video. And I went, and I know I'm gonna get my word, officer. If you watching, if you gonna watch this, officer.
Huh?
But a lot of people be thinking and thinking some stuff, right? I need Queen Lexus here right now.
know is she said that he called her, they were in contact before this happened. That's the only red flag I could see. Somebody comes out and says, hey, before this person died, they called me. And this and that, that's just kind of like,
Well, because you said she's a setup artist, so.
That's what, from my knowledge, yeah, she's known to give addresses and do things in the spur of the moment, be very impulsive. That's from my knowledge.
So was the situation that Ronnie Doe had to take a man's life in California, was that really a lick gone wrong? Were they trying to, that Geronimo guy that they took, RIP to him, my condolences to his family, that Geronimo's guy life that got taken, they alleged that he was on some funny business. Dead man can't tell no tales. Our story against nobody's. All the inconsistencies in that story. Was that a lick gone wrong? Maybe Ronnie did actually pull the trigger, but maybe they was trying to rob dude and the lick went wrong. I don't know. It just, or maybe Chrisean was the, I don't know. Anyway, let's continue, guys.
Now, as far as him calling her and them talking the night he died,
Like, you know how fast I got on that flight?
But there's moments of weakness.
My little brother, he called me. My little brother called me and was like, Karan died. I'm like, damn. But when I said damn, it felt like deja vu because that night I had a dream. And it was about
Hold on, let me start this. Hold on. Let me start this over.
She said that he called her, they were in contact before this happened. That's the only red flag I could see. Somebody comes out and says, hey, before this person died, they called me. And this and that, that's just kind of like,
Well, because you said she's a setup artist, so.
That's what, from my knowledge, yeah, she's known
to give addresses and do
things in the spur of the
Can't they get a
moment,
call
very
log?
impulsive. That's from my knowledge. Now,
So if there's a phone call in question, can they get a call
the
log?
night he died,
like, you know how fast I got on that flight?
But there's moments of weakness.
My little brother, he called me. My little brother called me and was like, Karan died. I'm like, damn. But when I said damn, it felt like deja vu because that night I had a dream, and it was about it was this guy. He was sitting on the front step, and he was like talking crap at me. I'm like, leave me alone, leave me alone. What are you doing? Da da da. And then Karan,
girl right here, Junior right here, weird as a bitch. You weird as shit. You weird as shit.
What's wrong?
You weird as shit. Ain't nobody stalking you. That's my fucking son. That's my son. That's my fucking.
Like, I don't know, it was weird. Like, the guy died, and then the cops was running after him, and then I woke up like, what the hell? What was that for?
But this is a dream.
Yeah, it was a dream. So then when my little brother, when my little brother told me like what happened to him, like, whoa, I felt it. Like, I'm like, I felt like I was there or something. It was weird, and I was like, damn,
that was messed up.
Like, he left soon.
Too soon. All type of shit. You seen how Blueface
They pointed out the show.
ran the circuit, so he tried to run his own, and then ran himself into a grave that had nothing to do with me. He was already beefing.
That was messed up.
Like, he left soon.
Too soon. All type of shit. You seen how Blueface ran the circuit, so he tried to run his own, and then ran himself into a grave that had nothing to do with me. He was already beefing with people in the streets because of what he did.
What he did to you?
Yeah, I lost somebody that I grew up with. Like, that's nothing to play with. Like, it's like a grieving world where you learn how to cope
She didn't say that in response to that question. They cut it like that.
with those. You talk to people that's relating to, because I personally can't relate to somebody's dying close to me. I can't even speak on it, but if I was to speak on it, it don't look too good for certain people that we know. So I'm not gonna speak on it. Like,
Well, because it's just all, there's a lot going on there.
Yeah, it's a lot.
I'm not the police, but I'll just leave it at Chrisean when she was out in public.
He did, and then he had a paternity test coming up or something.
And then it was all online.
And then it was pow, pow, pow. No paternity test.
Feel like she wants to be famous that bad that she's willing to disregard Junior's biological father to attach him to Blue in hopes of staying relevant, in hopes of staying famous. So, if this is her brother, can't guard Petey, who do you think that he was trying to contact me about, Dakari?
My little brother got issues. He will kill him, and I will help him. Cause I can't.
I've heard that he was making threats about exposing some things. He actually went to jail for the murder behind Rock.
I heard that.
But he always kind of insinuated that he wasn't the one did the murder. Right?
But look though.
There you go.
Me.
See, there's more. I could not find it. I was looking for the IG clips where he was saying he was going to talk about the night and tell the truth about that night. Damn, look at how he got the silhouettes. Well, the opacity turned down on the images of him and the child. Just that side view looked more like a placebo effect. I don't know.
About exposing some things. He actually went to jail for the murder behind Rock.
I heard that.
But he always kind of insinuated that he wasn't the one did the murder. Right?
But look though, me and you made it out the building, right?
Hell yeah, that bitch was still in there.
And what the fuck we see when we go back in there? Tell these motherfuckers what we saw, bro.
You see her right there holding a knife.
Whatever he was getting to. So, I don't know, man. They say it was a targeted hit.
Chrisean hitman. Chrisean paid this. Chrisean this. But they's pointing at me.
Oh, this is the guy. Wait a minute. I didn't know that. Chrisean Hitman. That's him.
I gotta watch how I watch how I ride, watch how I do this, watch how I do this, watch how. What's up, Major? Major, let me tell you. So tell me why the homicide detectives came knocking on my door yesterday. And I'm scheduled to talk to them Monday. It's real. No cap. No plan. You know, I don't need play like, you know, I don't need play.
That's where he come in. I was wondering who that guy was.
Chrisean Hitman. Chrisean paid this. Chrisean this. But they's pointing at me. If they wasn't investigating Chrisean, they wouldn't be pointing at me.
For him to say that, just automatically connecting himself to Chrisean. Does anybody know who that guy is? I'm not aware. I'm not in the know. Once again, I reserve the right to be wrong, and I don't know everything. I reserve the right to be wrong. That don't mean that I'm going to be wrong on purpose, but I'm just saying, I don't know everything. I don't know who the hell this guy is. I know who Chrisean is. I know who Ronnie Doe, Whack 100. I know all the pretty much the main players involved. This guy who's the alleged hitman, where does he come into play?
Chrisean Hitman. Chrisean Hitman. Chrisean paid this. Chrisean this.
On social media, though. The alleged hitman is on social media. Ronnie Doe is having long interviews and conversations and IG lives about a homicide that's questionable, that he insinuates that there's more to at times, that, you know, is. I guess there's no gangsters left because nobody moves in silence. I'm not a gangster. I'm not a street person. I don't claim to be. I just wear a mask because I don't want to be famous. I just like doing this. Shout out to everybody. Thank y'all for joining. But what I'm asking is, what happened to the code of silence in the streets, man? Now, if you're not telling somebody what you're doing, if you're not announcing it and letting it be known, it didn't happen. Why are we having a conversation about who the hitman is without it being investigated? Why is he online? Why can we go directly to the alleged hitman and probably go to his IG post? I'm sure if I wasn't online, I would find this guy's IG. No problem, no question. And get more information on this guy right now.
But they's pointing at me. If they wasn't investigating Chrisean, they wouldn't be pointing at me.
So if this guy ain't a brother or a best friend or somebody who's known to be around, like a business manager or something like that, for him to tie himself directly to her, if he doesn't have any paperwork business, if he wasn't, so even the alleged security guard, the blunt roller, the bag carrier, you had to be some, nigga, I'm a walking concierge, nigga. Everywhere she goes, I greet her and carry her shit, open her doors. He had to have been something. Why did you bring this attention to yourself, fool? If you the alleged hitman and hitman only, or am I wrong? Does he have a position in her camp on paper? Fuck is this dude? Why do we know this guy?
Smack! Who is this nigga?
Who is this nigga?
Time will tell. You know, I hope there isn't any foul play on Rock's side.
Damn, baby girl.
Oh, he sound down and depressed, and this man say, damn, baby girl. When you say it like that, it sound like the ish is about to hit the fan, and you know it. It sound like you know you about to get that knock any day. Any day. They coming, bruh. That's what it sounds like to me. Chrisean better prepare.
They got you. If you did it, they got your ass. Somewhere. I don't know what corner they got you in, but
It's obviously some foul play because we got a man dead.
Right.
He's been requesting the test. The other dude was requesting the test. The crazy part about it is, what if it is his baby?
Ronnie's baby? Well, he didn't get a chance to spend any time with the baby. It'd be sad. It'd be a sad situation.
Without creating a code.
Yo, fighting over the knife, like the nearest hospital was good. So that was the plan. When I came out, I threw my clothes at him. His gut told him, like, no, don't go. He stopped in his tracks. When he stopped, the dude didn't like that. He choked my man's out and put the knife on his neck. He had like a little pocket knife. Choked him out in a good little L and put the blade on the back of his neck. So now my man's scared. So he at the point he comes up to the door, banging on me and Chrisean's door now. So I'm like, what's going on? I open the door, like Holy Spirit took over me at that point because I couldn't even. So as I open the door, I see Drakeo choke with the knife to his neck. As I open the door, Geronimo lets him go. So now Drakeo comes into the shower with us. Chrisean in the back praying. I'm trying to tell Drakeo, like, bro, look, I'm sorry. I know you told me that you had a weird feeling and I told you to disregard it, but we gonna do what we gotta do to get up out of here.
So he was in y'all room at this point?
No.
Or y'all was still in the shower
yeah,
area?
Drakeo came into the shower where me and Chrisean was. Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm telling him, just reassuring him, like, look, bro, we gonna be good. Just trust me. So the plan was I was gonna go first, Drakeo was gonna go second, Chrisean was gonna go third. I'm gonna go first because I'm like, all right, if you're gonna hit somebody, hit me with the knife, cool. Ain't gonna get that deep. We downtown LA, skate to the nearest hospital, we good. So that was the plan. When I came out, I threw my clothes at him. He fighting my clothes. That bought me enough time to get to that staircase. That staircase was right next to like the showers, basically. The showers in the bathroom.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm so scared. I'm not even running. I'm jumping down flights of steps, jumping. So I ultimately get to my car. When I get to my car, I grab something, come back in the building. I'm trying to get into the building and it's a lot of commotion going on. It's 8 o'clock in the morning. So people were like, what's going on? What's going on? What's all of this noise? So I asked somebody to open the door because you have to have a key to get into the building. When I get the door open, all I see is Chrisean and Yo fighting over the knife. Like she choking him and he choking her. And they fighting over the knife. I can't make this up. It's the real truth. It's how I'm here today to speak on it.
Mm-hmm.
So I look up. They fight and Yo fight the door open. All I see is Chrisean and Yo fighting over the knife. Like she choking him and he choking her. And they fighting over the knife. I can't make this up. It's the real truth.
I thought Chrisean had the knife in her hand, according to the other guy. And then another story. Hold on.
I'm here today.
Let me
speak
go
on
on.
it.
Mm-hmm.
So
where is this mother?
I look up. And one thing led to another. And that was that for real.
He ain't hit him.
He gone.
Okay. So pretty much you, Chrisean, and Drakeo pretty much saw him just take his last breath in that building.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously you were arrested.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Until they figured out everything. So what they ended up charging you with to get 8 months?
So I was charged with murder, but in the state of California, they got justifiable and self-defense. So due to the fact that this individual behavior was so erratic, I was able to justify my harm with self-defense.
Okay.
So I was acquitted of the murder. And
Excuse me.
So long story short, students. So me and my ex-boyfriend got out of that situation by killing a nigga. So long story short.
That's a woman of God? By killing a nigga. Oh, matter of fact. Yeah, matter of fact, we just happened to kill a nigga. Nothing major. No, you took a life. Y'all run the likes up, please. Run the likes up. We got a poll in the chat, guys. Let us know what you think about Chrisean Rock. What's going on? Super chats open. PayPal open. $ the RUMORNATI Network on Cash App if you want me to get a new mask. Let's go.
Get free. I'm out there for 4 months. I do everything I could up until they moved into Northern Cali. I came back home and came to stay with them. This family that always like been a family to me. So then, but when I came back, it was like more like Chrisean, let's get you on your feet, get you, you know, like, it was like a reset button for me. So I stayed here. I was saving up, waiting on my check for my TV show for the JJ Watt Brothers. And looking at apartments in Hollywood. I didn't tell the family, like, hey, I'm ready to move to Cali, go to school out there. I didn't tell them nothing. So, because I was scared to, because I just came from what I came from, right? Trying to go to school, do it right. My studio house ended up being a trap, and then boom, bada boom, had to come home, redo it. I ended up going to school out here in Baltimore. CCBC. I didn't even want to go to that school. I went out here for like CCBC to, like, it's a community college, a good Baltimore community college, just to get my credits that I already started in California. This shit crazy. And yeah, when I was ready in my mind to go back, everybody else wasn't ready for me to go back. So I just flew back, bought an apartment, went back to school, started training for this LFL league. Then that's when I met Blueface. Like, while I'm on my shit, getting on my shit, like, you feel me? Boom-dee-dee, boom. So, basically I was saying, like, when I came back, I had to, like, stay here, but, like, get my mind right, take it slow, go to school. Kids, stealing students. So me and my ex-boyfriend got out of that situation by killing a nigga.
Yeah, I went to jail.
This whole situation with my school situation, basically, nigga he went to jail. But it's
a lot. Get into it, yeah, it's good.
Fuck it, killed a nigga last year at my student housing. My student housing was a him and sex trafficking apartment building. Oh. So yeah. Yeah, so I'm trying to go to school, I'm trying to run track. And my student housing stopped us for real. So we drove, so we first of all we sold our car. We got money saved up, and then yeah, so we drove our other car. It was an Acura truck, and then we drove it in 2 days. Then when we got here, the first day we went to Santa Monica Pier, smoked and shit on that little Ferris wheel. Huh?
It's coming from Maryland?
Yeah, from Baltimore.
Baltimore.
Drove here. Then after that, yeah, shorty died. I don't know, the second day, no. Okay, the second day we went to the student housing, check out the house. Ooh, that's when they try to pull that weird shit. Yeah, nigga died. And then,
who died?
The nigga that opened the building, opened the door up for us. Because we had to come back to talk about the jobs and shit that they had. And then we also was on the road, and then we pulled a whole all-nighter for this meeting at the student housing. So we fried as shit. Yeah. We don't see.
Oh shit.
Yeah, we don't see shit happening. Damn. And then niggas thought we was green, and niggas had it. Like, that's another podcast. But
over that bitch.
I don't know, man.
Yeah.
Look, bro, there's gonna come a day where one of them little niggas gonna get caught, and they're gonna use her as a get out of jail free card, and they're gonna arrest Chrisean for the murder of Ronnie.
I gotta watch how I watch how I ride, watch how I do this, watch how I do this, watch how. What's up, Major? Major, let me tell you. So tell me why the homicide detectives came knocking on my door yesterday. And I'm scheduled to talk to them Monday. It's real. No cap. No plan. You know, I don't need play like, you know, I don't need play with the police. Somewhere. I don't know what corner they
Hope there isn't any
baby girl. They wouldn't be pointing at me.
get it hit.
Chrisean Hitman. Chrisean Hitman. Chrisean paid this. Chrisean this. But they pointing at me. If they wasn't investigating Chrisean, they wouldn't be pointing at me.
Man. She gone? Is Chrisean gone?
I'm excited. For real. Yep.
What's this? Shout out Poetic Flacco.
I got my suitcase with me.
I want to take out so many details. Why you just do that?
You posted it.
Let's rewind a little bit so you guys got the full context.
Paternity test. We shall have more
Ronnie also pulled up on Chrisean Rock in person when she came to Baltimore, demanding that she gives him a paternity test so he can figure out whether or not Chrisean Jr. is his kid or not.
Right?
Yes.
He really did get murdered. I mean, I saw that online. That was real, baby.
Val saying Chrisean Rock did it.
Chrisean's baby, there was a guy online from Baltimore who was claiming to be her baby dad. He ended up getting murdered, right?
Yes.
He really did get murdered. I mean, I saw that online. That was real.
Yes, that was.
And you knew? Did you know him?
Piece of soul. Yes, I fed that boy.
How did he end up getting murdered? Was he in the streets, in the stuff, or was that just a random thing?
I don't know.
You know?
I can't even speak on it. But if I was to speak on it, it don't look too good for certain people that we know. So I'm not gonna speak on it. Like,
well, because it's just all. There's a lot going on there.
Yeah, it's a lot.
I'm not the police, but I'll just leave it at that. Well, I'll say a little bit. He ran up on Chrisean when she was out in public.
He did, and then he had a paternity test coming up or something.
And then it was all online.
And then it was pow, pow, pow. No paternity test. I'm sorry. Rest in peace, soul.
That's sad.
It's very sad, especially because I fed him.
Insinuated. She didn't say it, but she
And I always thought this was odd.
When you saw your sister insinuated, she didn't say it, but she insinuated that you had something to do with Ronnie Doe, his death.
It's like a punch, a grab. Like she probably, her interview was probably so boring that she had to make something like, that's the only thing that got clipped, was talking about me. What else got clipped? We did not give a What else did you ask her?
She said she would beat Clarissa up in a boxing match.
Whoop-de-doo. That's it? That's all y'all talked about?
I can't remember everything else.
Exactly. When I cut off Ronnie, I just started seeing inside of him, he wanted clout chase for real. So, you know, he did paid interviews, he tried to push his music, all type of shit. He seen how Blueface ran the circuit, so he tried to run his own. And then ran himself into a grave. That had nothing to do with me. He was already beefing with people in the streets because of what he did.
What he did to you?
No, what he was already doing.
In the streets?
Yeah. If that was to really like to be like an option of a father, like not like that, but his family is like a real good family. He come from a good family. His mother, he got his mother, his grandmother, his sisters, and his aunt. They all spoiled him because he's the only boy in that bloodline. So they would have worshipped my little like that. I don't know. It would have been better off having a baby with him than Blue, to be honest.
Then Blue.
What?
Get out of jail free card, and one of them little niggas gonna get caught, and they're gonna use her as a get out of jail free card, and they're gonna arrest Chrisean for the murder of Ronnie.
What?
Believe that. That's a fact.
But she sure been talking a whole lot of shit, talking about some, get the fuck out the way when it come to me. A lot of
why? One of these little, just like they did Jimmy Henchman. Didn't nobody know until they got booked on one thing, and they told the police, Jimmy paid us to kill this motherfucker. You know, can we make a deal? Yeah, it's only one way to control that, and the Italians showed you how to do that. And our politics ain't that deep.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You got to knock down the knockdowner. That's it. And really, the only way you could be thorough with that is you got to be the knocking down the knockdowner. You know what I'm saying? You got to be you. Because if you send another, now he got to get out of jail free. He had me do this to them. Well, it'll pop up, but
kids, stealing students.
What
So
y'all
me and my
think, man?
ex-boyfriend got out of
Chrisean?
that situation by killing a nigga. Situation by killing a nigga.
What y'all think? Is Chrisean Rock going down? Is Chrisean Rock going down? With everything that is out there, nothing solidified. This is all speculative speech from a guy with a mask on the internet that lives in the tent, right? So take it with a grain of salt. Take it for what you want. Or don't take it at all. But what I can say is it does look suspicious. Of course, this is all anecdotal until there is actual evidence, until there's proof. But what I will say is I feel like everybody is under investigation right now. Anybody, if there's anything questionable in your past, especially when it comes to the things that there's no statute of limitations on, like taking a life, like a homicide, be wary. Always, until the end of time, especially now. Whatever task force that they have working on all these backstories and all these past so-called cold cases and cover-ups and, oh, this happened 5 years ago. This happened 7 years ago. This happened 2 years ago. This happened 10 years ago. With all these entertainers, it's all coming to pass. Everybody. Chrisean, be careful. Does it look funny? How y'all feel? Does it look funny? Did she take out her true baby's father in an attempt to make Blue baby father? Like, what the hell? You trying to make Blueface be the baby daddy? What is this? What is this? Numbers? Did she sacrifice? I don't even want to say that word. They get crazy when you say stuff like that on the channel, the YouTube star. Did she, was he a lamb? Was he an offering? Was Geronimo a lick gone bad? The guy that Ronnie allegedly took the life of defending Chrisean. There's speculations that it didn't go down the way that the story was told, but was Ronnie a lick gone bad? Were they trying to rob? Excuse me, not Ronnie, Geronimo. Were they trying to rob Geronimo? And did she catch a body then? Possibly. These are all alleged things. These are speculative speech, and we're just enjoying the conversation because we can, right? Why be up in arms about it? Why be uptight about it? There's enough news to be uptight and super serious about. We done that for days and days and days. Today we kicking back. We on the BS. But this is serious though. You know why? Because damn, this is still another M investigation every day. Golly, is that all that's in the news? Shit. Let me show some love to the chat, man. The most aggravating chat in the game, the most appreciated chat in the world. We done reached the 50 like threshold. I appreciate y'all, man. Y'all so aggravating. Y'all get on my damn nerve.
So aggravating. Hey, aggravating as hell, man. You're aggravating.
But y'all are so appreciated. The most aggravating chat in the game, the most appreciated chat in the world. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Thank y'all for running them likes up. Keep going. We're 20 away from 100. Of course, I know y'all can count because everybody's intelligent. And I know y'all are intelligent and y'all are strong enough, great enough, powerful enough to hit that like 15 more times. Let's get to 95. You know what I'm saying? And I know we need 20 to get to 100, but let's get to 95. Matter of fact, chat. Hold on, let's go 9 more and get us to 90. We at 81. Super duper salute to y'all. Let me show some love to the chat. We got, oh man, no supers right now, no supers. The super chat is open if you're effing with the content. $, the Rumonati Network on Cash App, and PayPal is also open as well. And you can get your I identify as a multimillionaire and other official Rumonati channel merch right now for 20% off until August 5th. Let me shout out the top 10 fans. Super duper salute. Number 1, we got Nigeria, London. Number 2, we got Nurse Lady T. Number 3, we got Slim Jones. Who? Slim Jones, McEasy. Number 4, we got Miss NDP, because she never did play. Number 5, we got Jack of all Sags. No, Jack of all Sags or Sag. Okay, Sag. Okay, other Sag is in the house. Macadamia. What? Macadamian 11, shout out to you, is number 6. Number 7 is Marcel Anderson. Number 8 is Audrey Dupree. Number 9 is that how I want to say that name right? Isali 448. And number 10 is Jay Tay. And then number 11, honorable mention. Then 12, honorable mention, because I see them and they both the homies. Ruger World Forever 11, Shada Sag. Number 12, I just heard a super chat. That means we are still monetized. You know, sometimes YouTube will hit you with the adult content when you're talking about certain racy topics this early in the day. Even though it's an afternoon, we on a lunch break. Let's go though. Nurse Lady T, hold on. Let me shout out the ladies.
Did y'all hear that?
Nurse Lady T with the $1.99 super chat super step says like the live. We appreciate you. Shout out to the ladies. Give it up for the ladies. And what's up to all the bros in the building? Super duper salute to y'all. Let me show some love to the chat real quick. Let me show some love to the chat. We're going to move on to the next topic. We're going to show some love to the chat, and then we're going to move on to the next topic, y'all. Right now, we still have a poll down. We want to know what's going on with Chrisean, y'all. Is she going down for an M? Is she innocent? Do we just need to leave her the hell alone? Are you not sure? Is it nigga F you and Chrisean? Fuck both of y'all. Shut up, nigga. How y'all feel? Let me know. Super duper salute to y'all. The most aggravating chat in the game, most appreciated chat in the world. I see y'all. Allison Phillips, let's go. Christine, let's go. Hold on. Okay, I did say that right. Interesting convo. Christine Klein says, yo, Lady Vet, what's up with it? Audrey Dupree says, great live. Thank you. Nurse Lady T, I see you. Mike for the Ville says, I'm Ladies F, but I'm here too. What up, brother? Lolly First, shout out to the mods. Lolly First says, Lolly First sent an Uncle Alert for 440 Jews. Let's go. Record sent a high five for 100 Jews. Let's go. Teresa sent an Uncle Alert for 440 Jews. Let's go. I Boogie Wall, what happened with Drake and YG? Damn, is more beef with YG? YG got a problem. No. Oh, Drakeo. Draco. That's not Drake. That's Draco. Draco the ruler. We finna get to that next. Jack of all Sages sent a star for 2 Jews. Nurse Lady, I see you with the emojis. Hold on. Chrissy is crazy. How you got electricity? A generator. How else? Solar power. How else? Allison Phillips, I see you. Slim Jones say, man, I missed the story. Man, we can go back and run it. Y'all already know. I'm going to drop it in a little bit. I Saved Harlem says, remember, she was at the Diddy party with the giant bed. She was at the Diddy. After the party, it's the after party. And after the party, it's the Diddy party. And after that, it's the Epstein party. And is that Kim Quali says, pure insanity. Kiam. Lady Vet sent the gift. Let's go. What is that? That is a laughing disco. Let's go with the laughing disco. Ha ha. Super duper salute. Where we at? I want to make sure I'm saying your name right. Keon Quali. Super duper salute to you, bro. He said, something's up. Nerve Lady T said that would be so stupid. We're going to get to the next topic. We're finna get to the next topic, y'all. I'm just shouting out the chat. The most aggravating chat in the game, most appreciated chat in the world, man. I got to show love to the chat. Listen, I know your content creator that you love the most might not stop and show love to the chat like that. Maybe they do, maybe they don't. I'm just hoping everybody starts to show more love to the people who make this shit happen, because no content creator is nothing without the support of the people, y'all, especially this one. I greatly appreciate y'all every time. So much to the point where I have ruined content because I stopped and shout out the chat. I had to learn to get through the content first and then take the time and place it here, place it there. I get so excited, like, oh man, wow, let's just. I love y'all, man. I appreciate y'all. Hold on, where we at? I'm gonna just call out some names because I can't read every single chat, y'all. We gotta continue with the content because all of us have time and things that we gotta do, obligations and stuff like that. So super duper salute to y'all. Super duper salute to y'all. Sean Rena, I hope I'm saying your name right. She says hi, hello. Keon Quali says, what father rules his son's health ailments? Boy, Lord have mercy. Blueface not the daddy, Audrey Dupree says. All right, Slim Jones says, yes, Lord. Oh, he talking to his boo. For sure, I see you, Marcel Anderson. Is that far as it's gonna let? That's far as it's gonna let me go. God damn it. All right, y'all. All right, y'all. That's far as it'll let me go. Let me see if I see some names real quick that I haven't called. I see Candy Thomas with 100 for 2 jewels. 2 jewels for 100. However that goes. However that goes, y'all. However that goes. Thank you. Mice from the Ville said, Mike from the Ville. Mice from the Ville. This man ain't no rat. He ain't even, this man is I'm telling too much. I'm about to tell this man business. He'll let you know where he stands and what his status is and why you have to put respect on him, nigga, in this country. Let's go. Miss Duval, what's up with it? Christine Klein, what up with it? Super duper salute to you. Appreciate it. And hold on, y'all. Before we move on to this next topic, we are about to get to the next topic. I promise y'all. But we celebrate the milestones over here. You know what I'm talking about? Because every victory is a victory nonetheless. Small or tall, we love them all. And what we did is something that we love to do around here, celebrate around here. We call that breaking the glass, y'all. Whenever we get 100 likes, we break the glass, man, and we just go crazy with all the goddamn sounds. Thank y'all. We done broke the glass. Let's go. How do we get a whole 100 likes? Let's go. We got them 100 likes, y'all. How y'all do that? How you do that there? Let's go. Let's go. Super duper salute to y'all. Thank y'all. Thank y'all. Thank y'all. Let's go. Let's go. 100 likes, man. 100 likes. 100 likes. Thank y'all. 2 live. 2 live. 2 live. 2 live. I appreciate y'all, man. Y'all stay lit, man. I swear, this is why bro, y'all get on my nerves, bro. Y'all get on my nerves. Y'all so damn aggravating.
So aggravating as hell.
Y'all so damn aggravating. Y'all get on my nerves, man. But y'all so appreciate it, man. Thank y'all. Let's continue to aggravate the algorithm. That's what we do over here. We want to shake this shit up a little bit, man. Stake our little place. You know, carve out our little place in this big ass world that we call the nigga net. But anyway, let's get to it, y'all. Thank y'all always rocking out. Let's go ahead and go to YG and Drakeo the Ruler. All right. YG and Drakeo the Ruler. That's where we going next. Shout out to y'all. Keep the likes up. Keep the likes up. Stay active in the chat. We're going to get through the content. And then we're going to always make sure we carve out time to show love to the most aggravating chat in the game, most appreciated chat in the world. Mike from the Ville said top 5 look like all ladies. Shout out to the ladies. Hold on, let me check. Is that true? Hold on. Lolly first, Teresa, Nigerian, London, Nurse Lady T, and Lady Yvette.
Give it up for the ladies.
Shout out to the ladies. Hold on. Damn. Come on, fellas, step it up. What y'all doing?
Give it up for the ladies.
Shout out to the ladies. Let's go. Fellas, what are y'all doing? Y'all losing right now, fellas. You got one more time, man.
One more time. You do.
Hurry up. Step that shit up, fellas. Come on, bros. Shout out to y'all, man. Shout out to y'all. Shout out to the ladies, man. Always, man. The fuel to the fire, ain't it? All right, y'all. Let's get into it. We got to prepare ourselves for another segment. Once again, thank y'all for rocking out with the RUMORNATI Network. Hold on, guys, please. Excuse me. Excuse me. If you haven't heard, YG was detained recently for questioning about the death of Drakeo the Ruler. Everybody may not be familiar with Drakeo the Ruler. If you're not, in my opinion, you're missing out on a pivotal influence from what would be considered, I guess, the underground, or let me say the independent wave in LA. Very pivotal influence. A lot of people, a lot of your greatest artists have been influenced by him. A lot of your biggest artists that went against the other biggest artists and had the biggest diss song in history has been influenced by this guy. Kendrick, yes. All right. But I'm gonna give you a rundown and then, oh my gosh, let's start here. Matter of fact, let's just start with, I think the video that I made sums it all. Let's just do that. Does YG need to be worried? To understand why this is such a major development, we got to go back a little bit.
I don't know why.
Shout out to all the networkers in the Rumor Nation. Today, we're back talking about what may be the biggest development in a 4.5-year investigation into the murder of Drakeo the Ruler. Early this morning, YG was detained while authorities executed a search warrant connected to Drakeo's homicide investigation. While he was later released and has not been arrested or charged, today's events have put this case back in the national spotlight. To understand why this is such a major development, we got to go back a little bit. Long before Drakeo's death, he had an ongoing tension with several figures in the Los Angeles rap scene. The most notable, YG. In 2018, Drakeo was arrested in connection with the killing of Red Bull, a case stemming from a 2016 house party. But after spending years fighting them charges, Drakeo will be acquitted in late 2020. Once he got out, he wasted no time getting back to the music. He continued to take shots at opposing sides and drawing the line in the sand. But let the internet streets tell it, everything hit the fan in August 2021. Drakeo dropped a scathing track titled Ingleweird, and that's the moment some say the tensions reached another level. Drakeo had already been dissing his rivals and the deceased, but people feel like Ingleweird crossed the line because you seemingly dissed an entire section of LA.
And that's what I was saying about my boy Drakeo incident. You can only be so mad at these people for doing what they did. I don't with the who did it, but if you ton them up back to back and they catch you, they handling business.
I did that song Ingleweird. What's your response to that when that song came out?
I mean, I don't speak on the dead, so I don't know. But nigga don't like that. You already know that's irregular.
Now, whether that's a fair assessment or not, people still believe that that's the moment Drakeo had an even bigger target on his back. Then comes December 18th, 2021, the Once Upon a Time in LA festival. Drakeo and YG both scheduled to perform. YG is allegedly allowed to enter with 50 plus people unsearched. No metal detectors, no pat downs, anything. Allegedly, Drakeo the Ruler, who Wack 100 said arrived late.
We was actually waiting on Drakeo to make sure he got in and out right, but we waited on him an hour and something. I called his little brother, then was there early, about 5 o'clock. Yeah. And you know, they was good. By the time we got to the Sprinter and got to the freeway, we got the call. He was.
So you mean to tell me that if he wasn't late, there's a reasonable chance he would have lived?
Great, we was 100 deep.
Came with an entourage of, I think, 5 to 6, maybe 10. And according to Ralphie the Plug, were vigorously patted down.
And they had dogs sniffing. They had dogs. You know what I'm saying? They searched Drakeo. Dogs and shit. Yeah, they searched Drakeo car and security. So we like, shit, everybody good. We got there. They made Drakeo security get out and everything.
Now, before Drakeo ever made it to that stage, a massive altercation broke out. There's online video, and investigators also say that Drakeo was surrounded during the confrontation. in the neck with an edged weapon. He was rushed to the hospital, but later passed on from his injuries at just 28 years old. The festival was immediately shut down. All the performances were canceled. Snoop Dogg couldn't go on stage, others as well. It was over. From the beginning, investigators said this was a homicide, but no one was ever arrested. Over the next several years, the investigation remained active, and Draco's family would continue calling for justice while social media would be flooded with theories of who was backstage and what actually happened during those chaotic moments. YG's name repeatedly surfaced in those conversations because of the well-known feud with Draco and because he was scheduled to perform at the same festival. But despite years of online speculation, authorities never brought charges against YG or named him as a suspect. YG would later address the rumors in his music, denying any involvement in Draco's death and pushing back against the accusations that have been circulating online for years. But then, earlier this year, another twist entered the conversation. Poetic Flacco dropped a video claiming he knew the alleged person responsible for Draco's murder.
In this video, I'm revealing the name of the person who killed Draco the Ruler. I'm revealing the face of the person who killed Draco the Ruler.
In that same video, he would address his former friend and No Jumper co-host, Munchie B, saying that Munchie B had previously mocked Draco's death online.
Yeah, hella weird. Y'all want to take a dare in the neck. You want to take a dare. Y'all shed a tear. Stay tuned. Hey, you can wear my ass.
And that he claimed to pass bottles of libations with the person responsible for the demise of Draco on a daily basis.
Draco is dead, bro. Hey, bro. Bro, the nigga that killed Draco, I passed the bottle back and forth to him all the time. What are we talking about?
Who was that dude that stabbed Draco in his neck? Who was it? He's a friend of Munchie B called Frankenstone.
Keep in mind, this is Flacco's commentary, not findings announced by law enforcement, okay? But months later, another surprising development unfolded. The CHP, or the California Highway Patrol, reportedly appeared at the No Jumper warehouse looking for Adam 22 and Munchie B, and allegedly, this was all part of the ongoing investigation for the demise of Draco.
CHP, California Highway Patrol.
Okay, they come here. They're looking for Munchie. Josh says, what are you looking to speak to him about or whatever? And they say, we're investigating a murder. And Josh, I guess, takes the card, texts Munchie, tells him, gives him the phone number or whatever. And that was that. Then today, they're back. Same dudes, plain clothes, driving like a regular truck or something, I guess. They say, we're looking for Munchie and Adam. And that we're looking for them because we want to have a conversation about an investigation that we're doing into the murder of Draco the Ruler. I never had an off-camera conversation about him with any street shit. And obviously, like, why would the cops care about off-camera conversations? Not like I had any kind of insider knowledge. I was kind of shocked to hear that they wanted to talk to me about it.
I don't live at No Jumper. Why they keep coming here? That's all. Oh, yeah, shit. I ain't homeless. I don't live here.
And well, yeah, you said, why didn't they just go to my house if they were trying to talk to me?
Right. So that's all.
Why is it the CHP? That's what I'm confused about.
I don't know. I had my lawyer hit them. They ain't return no email or no call. So
for real? Because I called the number on the
card
that they gave me and he didn't pick up. But it said it was an office number, not a cell number. And I probably called them like an hour after they came here. So I definitely didn't probably.
An hour after they came today?
Yeah, I called them. And we were all kind of expecting the cops to just like pop out of the car when you pulled up and have a conversation with you. Apparently,
I was kind of like prepared for that.
Yeah. But you're not worried about having that conversation or anything?
But I don't got no conversation for them. 'Cause I don't know. That's what lawyer. You talk to my lawyer.
That's what your approach would be.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what y'all want, bro. Like, ain't nothing to talk about.
Being that I have zero to offer, I wasn't really worried about it. But
I don't got nothing to offer too. But you know, they get to creating narratives and they might, you know what I'm saying? They mind. They like delusional.
Nothing publicly linking either man to criminal charges has come of this development, so we will keep an eye out on that. But that brings us to 7/23/26. According to authorities, around 7 o'clock this morning, the California Highway Patrol, assisted by Burbank SWAT officers, executed a search warrant at a property connected to YG as part of the ongoing Draco the Ruler homicide investigation. During that operation, YG was detained while officers secured the scene. Authorities later emphasized that YG was not arrested and was released after the search completed. As of right now, no criminal charges have been announced. Police have not publicly identified YG as a suspect, and investigators have not disclosed what evidence they were searching for or whether any evidence was even discovered. So while today's events are unquestionably one of the biggest developments in this homicide investigation, they should not be interpreted as proof of guilt. All right. That was a quick video just to give those who aren't in the know a background so we can catch up before we get into the details. But before we do that real quick, I need y'all to go ahead and drop a like and rep your state in the chat real quick. As per request from Mike from the Ville with the $1.99 super chat super step. Let's go.
Did y'all hear that? Grit money.
Much appreciation, much appreciation. Where y'all at, man? Let us see where y'all watching from. Let's go. All right, now we're about to get into a little more detailed backstory and then bring y'all up to date as to the most recent, to where Draco's bodyguard had some things to say about YG, and new video footage surfaces that might possibly point YG out, which is crazy. Orlando, Cleveland, Ohio, Cali, New Jersey, Las Vegas, Nevada. Somebody's in Sin City. That's the same place I just called them out. Arizona. What's up, Yellow D? Virginia, Sacktown. Yellow D say, I got connections in Cali, and I heard YG used to be a skater. You never really know a person, I guess. Yeah, I also heard he used to be a dancer, like a jerk dancer. You're a jerk. You're a jerk. Nothing's wrong with that, though. Shout out Mills. What's up with it? Shout out Muscle, Sham Larry, Christine Klein. Wes. That shit sound like I'm from the West Coast the way I said that. I just can't help but do it. It's just, I hear it that way now. Wes. All right, let's go, though. We're going to go into a more detailed background, I guess, and then a more detailed history that then lead up to it. And within this history, we're going to search and watch, of course, a series of different videos. And so I must say this, that the videos, photos, or documents you're about to see are being used under the Fair Use Act for education, entertainment, commentary, research, or satirical purposes only. The views and thoughts expressed within them do not necessarily represent the views and thoughts of the RUMORNATI Network, its annoying host, or its aggravating but ever so amazing chat. Let's go. And the Fair Use Act is also found in the description of this live and all lives as well, man. So let's go ahead and get to it. 864 Upper SC, Bad News VA 757. I see you. I see y'all. Issa Ali, I see. Is that Isa Ali or Issa Ali? I want to be respectful. Make sure I put some respect on y'all name. Shout out to Swamp Stories, man. Let's go real quick.
To another episode of Swamp Stories. This time we head down to LA. Now wait, before you get the chance to comment, bro, nobody cares about LA, this is for the Bay. Central, but rapper out of California right now. Drakeo, whose real name is Daryl Caldwell, grew up in the hundreds. This is a legendary section in LA. Drakeo was raised as a Crip, based on the block he's from. His neighborhood is rowdy, and it's known to be one of the most active areas in LA. As Drakeo got older, he began his own wave with his friends from his neighborhood. They started calling themselves the Stink Team. They still have their neighborhood affiliations, but they just wanted to have their own style. The Stink Team is officially classified as a street gang by LAPD. The group is made up of Drakeo the Ruler, his brother Ralphie the Plug, Ketchy the Great, Kales, Bambino, and Say So the Mac. The group began having notoriety after Drakeo dropped his debut album, I Am Mr. Mosley. From there, his unique style brought him and the Stink Team to West Coast fame. While all this fame was coming, the Stink Team was living a real street life behind the scenes. But before we get into the beef, let's talk about who they don't have problems with. The Stink Team is cool with the Jordan Downs Projects, also known as Grape Street. This is where the movie Menace to Society was filmed. This legendary hood is where 03 Greedo is from, and that's why you see Drakeo yelling Free 03. The Stink Team is also cool with the Rolling 40s. The 40s are under the Neighborhood Crips umbrella. They're located right below USC campus and the Coliseum. The Stink Team also associates with the East Coast Crips. Not to mean like East Coast New York, rather the east side of LA. That brings us to who the Stink Team is not cool with. But before we get into all that, let me run the intro. Let me be honest, the Stink Team has beef with the whole LA. Decades. Inglewood FGB, and they are one of the oldest established gangs in LA. They're the guys who wear red, you know, the Bloods. IFGB has been rivals with the Neighborhood Crips and Rolling 40s for decades. Inglewood family is represented by famous rappers Frosty the Snowman and Rucci. Frosty the Snowman got famous with his hit songs Ya Dig and Milwaukee Bucks. All of this takes me to a tragic incident in 2016. December 10th, 2016. There's a naughty pajama party in Carson, California. Both Inglewood family and the Stink Team decide to show up. Drakeo the Ruler and Stink Team members are outside the party chilling by their cars. That's when they notice their rivals from Inglewood family. An IFGB top member, Davion Gregory, who goes by Red Bull, walks out of the party with Arizona Cardinals wide receiver Travis Broom. Drakeo notices and turns around to his group and says, "Let's get out of here." Then, Red Bull and Travis Boom walk by the Stink Team. That's when shots start flying from a man behind a black Mercedes SUV. Davion Gregory would be hit multiple times with a 40 and a 38. He would pass away at the scene. LAPD would check the security cameras from around the area and find a black Mercedes fleeing the scene. After internet research, an investigator would find the same car in Drakeo's music video. It was his most recent music video called Chunky Monkey, and you see him driving around in the black Mercedes. In that same video, they would also see a 40 and a 38. That would be all the evidence they needed to arrest Drakeo the Ruler and the Stink Team. Here's where things get interesting. LAPD decided to do some sneaky stuff. They would put all the Stink Team in different cells and they would assign them with fake cellmates. What do I mean by that? Well, their cellmates were undercover cops pretending to be criminals. The undercover cops would wear wires to see what kind of information they could get out of them. Well, that would be a smart move, but I have no idea how that's legal. Like, there's no way you should be able to do that. Anyways, Stink Team and Rolling 40s member Too Shitty would tell us,
dumbass boy, talking too much. Went in there to talk to somebody he don't even know.
like, there's no way you should be able to do that. Anyways, Stink Team and Rolling 40s member Too Shitty would tell a cellmate that Jaden Boyd was the one who did it. Jaden Boyd goes by AB, so technically he said AB did it, but investigators were able to figure it out anyways. Mind you, Jaden Boyd was not even being investigated for it in the first place. Well, that would change because those comments by his friend would get him arrested. And also, because of those comments, LAPD would start giving out deals to more members who were willing to speak up. They were throwing football numbers at Drakeo and his crew. I'm talking about 20 years, 30, 40, 50, and more. That would be unless they would speak up and tell names. Well, everyone would stay solid except one. Drakeo the Ruler's right-hand man, who goes by Solo, would take a deal with the police. They would offer to drop his charges and let him walk free if he gave up information, and he would tell them everything they needed. He would tell investigators that the whole Stink Team was at Drakeo's house on Aviation Boulevard before the party. He said that Drakeo found the pajama party on social media and that he wanted to pull up. He said they drove to the party in 5 cars, with Drakeo leading the way in his black Mercedes. Solo says they're all chilling at their cars when Too Shitty tells him that he sees Inglewood families in the party. Then Solo says he sees Red Bull walk by their car. He says that Drakeo the Ruler would say, "Let's get out of here." Then he says he heard
the whole time Swamp Stories is saying he says Solo performed a solo. Like, he got on stage and performed a solo. He got up there and sung the whole song by himself. Solo performed a solo. This nigga, because all you hear is Swamp Story. He says this, and he says, so he was saying a lot. Damn, Solo. You are the solo reason that the crew went down.
Shots coming from his way and he took cover. He says he saw Stink Team member Kells busting his 40 and he saw AB busting his 38. That's when they took the whole Stink Team down.
Didn't they have a video about people's head shapes and who to watch out for or something like that? That head shape tell me all I need to know. You got it, brother. I'm sorry. Oh, it wasn't even me that you was mad at, that you thought, oh, my bad. I'm sorry anyway. I don't want no smoke, brother.
Busting his 40 and he saw AB busting his 38. That's when they took the whole Stink Team down. When you hear rappers say watch your homies and that it'll be the closest ones to you that'll burn you, it's nothing but the truth. Here's how it would play out in court. Drakeo was able to hang jury twice on the murder charge and he would only end up facing possession charges. Everyone assumed that he was in the clear, but then the judge would demand a retrial. So Drakeo would remain locked up for a few more years. This move by the judge was very controversial and many people thought it was injustice. Well, Drakeo was finally able to get out in 2020. Things wouldn't turn out so well for his associates though. His friend and fellow Stink Team rapper Kells ended up getting life without parole. It seems that Jaden Boyd, also known as AB, is still facing his charges to this day. And then that brings us to Solo, the rat. Well, Solo would end up going free after he tested.
He gonna show a picture of 6ix9ine, bro. That's crazy. And it's funny when they got a joke, they used to have a joke, they'd be like, like, you a snitch? Like, I ain't gonna tell nobody, I ain't gonna point no elbows, and they rub the back of their head and the elbow actually points to the person, and it's like his elbow is pointing to, it's just, maybe I'm looking too deep into it, giving him too much credit. Anyway.
Testified, and now he's tucking his tail out of state somewhere under witness protection. So now that Drakeo is out free, he has come back harder than ever. He has dropped 4 albums and he has gotten more famous across the country. That being said, the beef sadly is still going on, and it may have gotten crazier than before. Inglewood family rapper Frosty the Snowman and AZ Chike are now rocking together. Let's talk about Inglewood family for a second. They are wild because their top member Red Boy Capone would deface the Nipsey Hussle mural and post it up to the internet.
Fuck on hood. You gotta come really, you see that? You gotta come really do that to me. You can't write that on the wall. Capone, 06, so great. You can't write that on the wall. You gotta come really, ooh,
That decision would end up costing him in a major way. July 8th, 2021. Capone's best friend, Indian Red Boy, would be sitting in his car on 139th Avenue. He would go on live with Capone, and that's when tragedy would occur.
Yeah,
While on Instagram Live, you would see him hit 16 times and he would pass away right in front of your eyes. The Instagram video would go viral. The saddest part about it is that just a day later, Capone would go on Instagram Live, smiling, acting like nothing happened the day before.
They like, what the fuck? Hey, you know what's crazy? When I was in the Bounty Blood, when the dead homies, all the Mexicans like, man, I was in the dorm with Frosty, fool. Oh, and it was like, he was rapping his let's get it down, fool. Oh, God.
Bro probably got smoked because of you defacing that mural and you just on live laughing and I remember that though. I remember that whole little debacle. I was following that. He was he went live a few times saying come get him and all that.
I'm gonna give him the benefit of the doubt and assume that this was his coping mechanism and that he still hadn't processed what happened yet. Either that or he's so desensitized to violence that it's just another day in his life. But realistically, no kid should be looking up to that. Dissing both AZ Chike and Frosty would continue though. Drakeo the Ruler would drop a song called Ingleweird, dissing both AZ Chike and Frosty the Snowman.
Too.
Oh yeah, that and the title, Ingleweird. Now, Drakeo has beef with the entire city of Inglewood. Interestingly enough, the next day Drakeo would be taking an Uber in LA. The Uber would get pulled over and Drakeo would be taken to jail. He was on Instagram Live when it happened.
You're getting detained for 148, delaying my investigation.
What is your investigation?
I already told you I 10 windows. I don't have an ID.
I'm to the Uber, bro, to pick up my son, bro. Literally.
By that, I'm going to have all units respond.
My son is in the car, bro.
That boy look like Mo 3.
This is crazy, bro.
That boy look like Mo 3, don't
what did I do for y'all?
Mo 3 looking ass. That boy look like I had to make up my mind. I had to weigh on my shoulder. I done been down for so long. Sleeping from sofa to sofa. Now I'ma step on this little bitty bitch in some brand new Gucci loafer. That nigga look like Mo 3 looking there.
Y'all pulling over an Uber driver, bro. What is going on? He said that he pulled him over for 10 windows. This is an Uber driver, bro. Man, I'm on live, bro. I'm on live, bro.
Yeah, that was some bullshit.
On me, bro. I'm on live, bro. What are y'all doing, bro? Bro, what are you talking about, bro?
Don't fight us. Don't fight us, man.
What are y'all doing,
don't
bro?
fight us.
What are y'all doing? I'm on live, bro. Hold up, bro. Hold up. What are y'all doing, bro?
Drakeo seemed to think that there was some snitching going on behind the scenes.
So how is it that all the niggas that don't like us was on the streets and we all went to jail?
In response,
I got his face tatted. That's
posted up on the first place because the friction time ago feud that ended up realistically with Drakeo losing his life has started a long time ago. And when you sent me that message, it made me realize that for sure I probably like glossed over the situations early on that kind of started the friction in the first place, particularly this pajama party situation where Red Bull ended up losing his life. But okay, what's your relationship to Red Bull in the first place? Because everybody remembers this interview on Street TV of you and him both posted up on the block doing this interview together a long time ago. Like, what was your relationship with him?
That's my homeboy, little bro. I got his face tatted. That's my real homeboy, little bro.
All this is what led up to, okay, so Munchie B and Adam 22 both got questioned about this. We just saw that, but all this is what led up to it. All this is going to tie in to the YG being detained, and then there was a warrant served. He was detained, and now Drakeo the Ruler's bodyguard is coming out to say that YG actually had possession of the sharp-edged weapon.
Real close knit, close to his family, all that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So, but what you mean, like, as far as what like you said, like elaborate off what?
I mean, like when I made that video, I was basically telling the story from the perspective of Drakeo and shit. Whereas when you sent me that DM, I kind of thought about what I said in that video, and it made me realize that I did probably gloss over the relationship or the person who lost their life in that situation. So, like, I mean, I don't know if it's even worthwhile to break down what you know about that situation or what could have taking place between certain parties.
Story was, I think it was Red Bull.
I ain't never met Drakeo in my life. I don't think the homie did either. You know what I mean? So I don't know.
Yeah, because
Drakeo, he's in the wrong place at the wrong time. So for somebody to be somewhere at the wrong place at the wrong time and come on and make songs like they a mass murderer, that's crazy. You got out because you was innocent. You didn't do nothing. You know what I mean? That's one thing. Kels and AB, I can't speak for them. You know what I'm saying? I won't though. They in jail. They might got appeals coming. I don't speak on anything.
Well, like, okay, but wasn't Drakeo alleged to have like drove with the getaway car, right? Like, would drive off the scene. So if
that was why he was being charged.
Yeah, right. So essentially, his innocence could probably be called into question in terms of his role, right? Because if he was the getaway driver, well, he was found I'm not guilty, right?
No, they just dropped the charges the second time around.
Oh, sure, I bet. So the charges got dropped.
I wasn't there for none of that.
No, but if it's true though. Like,
because when you talk about stuff like that, getaway drivers and all that, even though he resting or whatever, you still got people that's
true
in the pen, or they probably looking towards appeals or whatever. You know, that shit, even though the case be over, that should still be. You know what I'm saying? I don't even like talking about stuff like that.
Wait till rest, but true. But when you say, yo, Drakeo, he was a then can he talk like that?
Driving away and getting getaway drivers, two different things. You know what I'm saying?
Not true.
So, but he didn't do nothing. You know what I mean? So he got out of jail, and then he should have got back to rapping about foreign whips, ling bopping, flocking homes, crash, all that like the shit he been rapping about, instead of all the other little reckless stuff, because they really don't apply to you because you didn't do nothing.
It's true, right?
Yeah, because I mean, that was always the question, I guess, from our perspective, is like, when Drakeo did get released, was he all of a sudden in a situation that he couldn't get out of in terms of having beef with a whole shitload of people in LA? Or was it a situation where he was intentionally antagonizing the situation and making it so that he wasn't going to be able to...
Making the music he made and the posts and the lives and all that, I think that like kind of made stuff worse though. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like say you would have kept making the same type of music he was making, it might have not been as amplified, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like,
because when you go back in time to 2016 or whatever, a part of the narrative about Drakeo was like, oh, it's dope that you got a rapper coming out of LA that's not really like gang affiliated and isn't necessarily rapping about that type of shit. Then you fast forward to 2019, 2020 or whenever he gets released, all of a sudden his content starts getting a little bit different. And the way he would have described it would have been to say, these motherfuckers got problems with me. I tried to squash shit, or I tried to put it to the side and not make that a thing for me, but I wasn't able to. People were dead set on having beef with me no matter what. So he said he didn't really have a choice.
YG has got a very, very big problem on his hand, and it's not just Flacco exposing who he believes killed Drakeo the Ruler, but also the internet is now unraveling the true reasons for his beef with Drakeo the Ruler.
The building that housed the party. Deputies say as many as 100 people were attending, what they describe as a pay-for-entry.
But they went back and forth a bunch, right? This song, Hun Diddy Bop Bop.
Fun, nigga. All that rap beef.
People been for years putting this out there, okay? It says the Drakeo YG beef was literally going crazy behind the scenes and almost nobody knew about it. I did a whole documentary about it. But they went back and forth a bunch, right? This song, Hun Diddy Bop Bop. I'm going to tell you why this is relevant in a minute and you're not going to believe it. Actually, you know what? What, all right? It says, throwback to YG trying to warn Drakeo about dissing him. And a few months after this interview clip, Drakeo dropped a song called Hun Diddy Bop Bop, which is a diss track where Drakeo basically claims that he had something to do with YG getting shot in the hip. 1 month after Drakeo released that song, he got killed. So
Drakeo was beefing with the whole Inglewood. Let me just play this.
Here's YG warning Drakeo. All right, hang on. Don't tell me video can't be played. Here we go.
I'm not finna be going out there doing no rap diss and shit, cause like, if it's smoke, it's really smoke with us. We ain't playing, you know? So, like, I'm gonna tell the homies the same shit. Like, bro, I done told D3 that, like, we ain't doing none of that weird shit for nothing, for the rap. No, we not on none of that, nigga. We trying to make hits. We gonna move around, nigga, get rich, nigga, and have fun, nigga. All that rap beef and all that shit, we not rap beefing, we really beefing. The homies gonna get you.
The homies gonna get you. Come on, YG, tighten up, man.
You know what I'm saying? So
Hun Diddy Bop. All right. This is what Drakeo said. He was wiling out, just show up to the function with the scoreboard. Let's not forget, we know the truth, right? Red Bull got killed. Wild 'N Out just show up to the function with a scoreboard. Last time they showed up to the function, a man got killed. Man, these pussy M-words got me up in war mode. I ain't going back and forth with the cornball. Boy, this 40-ounce bounce like a porno. Pizza party, not delivery. This Giorno. I put 90 shots in his torso, or I'm finna put 90 shots in his torso. Caught him at the stop and go, lock and load. No warnings. He's a rapper, but I made his hip rock and roll. Cold Devil walking through hell with chinchillas on. They're going to drop yellow liquor when they hear this song. I be with... All right? All he heard was pop, pop. We'll be pulling through his stew if you don't state facts, all right? Dini, I'm from the Stink Team, we don't do weenies. We'll be pulling through his stew if you don't state facts, all right? YG was shot in the hip outside of a recording studio in Studio City in 2015 with associates of Drakeo, or perhaps Drakeo himself, rumored to be behind the shooting. So he's taunting him. This is YG in the hospital after he got shot in the hip, all right? And then he's saying, I'll make him... it's crazy, really, that he was doing all of this. Y'all don't even know. Y'all don't even know the extent of this, okay? So I can't play you the lyric, all right? But obviously, we know YG was shot in the studio, right? And then 1 month later...
And is reported dead after being stabbed at a concert in Exposition Park.
Now, that is insanity that he did that he actually said that he was willing to say that, okay? YG shot 3 times at LA recording studio. Rapper suffered non-life-threatening injuries described as very uncooperative at hospital by police. So it was that serious. He was shot 3 times in the hip at a Los Angeles recording studio, all right? Incident happened at 1:45 a.m. in Studio City. A friend of the Compton rapper drove to a nearby hospital who was uncooperative. They saying this was Drakeo. Drakeo saying this was Drakeo. He a rapper, but I made his hip. He a rapper, but cooperative at hospital that he did. Right? Throwback to YG trying to warn Drakeo about dissing him. He dropped that song Hun Diddy Bop Bop. Now that is insanity that he did that he actually said that he was willing to say that, okay? YG shot 3 times at LA recording studio. That throwback
after being stabbed at a concert in Exposition.
And then 1 month later.
And is reported dead after
Okay. Where's that Whack 100 clip?
Freeway, we got the call. He was.
So you mean to tell me that if he wasn't late, there's a reasonable chance he would have lived?
Great, we was 100 deep.
Came with an entourage of, I think. No, that ain't it. Anyway. That leads us up to Drakeo being, YG being arrested. But now, Draco's security guard says YG brandished knife during fatal backstage brawl. All that was to lead up into why YG may want to have had personally done this, possibly. And then we're going to show y'all the video. Hit the likes, run the likes up, share the stream, stay active in the comments. $, the Rumonati Network on Cash App, $, the Rumonati Network on Cash App, PayPal and Super Chats open as well. But run the likes up, guys. Drakeo, you can't help but see the E. Drakeo security guard says YG brandished knife during fatal backstage brawl. That was the Once Upon a Time in LA event. During a court disposition, a former security guard for LA rapper Drakeo the Ruler says he saw a masked YG and 2 others in his entourage brandish short blades moments before Drakeo was stabbed at Once Upon a Time in LA festival in 2021. YG has reportedly denied involvement in Drakeo's death, saying he learned about a killing after arriving at the festival. Law enforcement searched the Burbank property this weekend and briefly detained YG as they continue to investigate the murder. A former security guard for Drakeo the Ruler testified under oath that he saw rapper YG produce a knife and slash it towards him during the 2021 backstage fight in which Drakeo was fatally stabbed, according to recently obtained deposition excerpts. Is that Alaric Cooper III, who was part of Drakeo's security detail at the Once Upon a Time in LA festival, said YG was front and center during the December 18, 2021 brawl and was one of the 3 men he saw carrying what appeared to be short, improvised knives. He said YG, whose real name is Keenan Jackson, was wearing a ski mask, but he recognized the rapper's hazel eyes as he tried to protect Drakeo, whose legal name was Daryl Caldwell Jr. Representatives for YG did not immediately respond to a request for comment. Should we pause that? Yeah, I seen that nigga eyes. Anyway, no. The excerpt comes from Cooper's March 19th, 2025 deposition, which surfaced last month in the court filing by attorney representing Draco's family in a civil lawsuit against festival organizers and security contractors. It adds more context to the fight after law enforcement investigating the killing searched the Burbank property and detained YG in the process on Thursday. The California Highway Patrol, with the help of Burbank Police Department SWAT team, briefly detained YG while officers searched the property. He was released after the warrant and was not arrested. He has repeatedly denied involvement in Draco's death on his June 2026 song, We Know the Truth. He goes into deep detail. You can listen to it. We can actually pull the lyrics up. We can pull the lyrics up. Cooper testified Draco's group was confronted by at least 20 to 25 people backstage. When he asked whether he recognized anyone in the opposing group, Cooper named only YG. He was directly involved in the fight. An attorney for Draco's family said, yeah, Cooper answered front and center. Cooper said the attackers divided into groups and surrounded Draco's party near the artist's entrance. Some wore red clothing, ski masks, and hoodies, and Cooper said festival security personnel failed to intervene and instead closed two gates that could have provided an escape route. YG, we know the truth. The intro says breaking news. Rapper YG is being accused of murder, apparently. This took place right here in his hometown. Police officers said they're looking for more information. Him or his team have yet to make a statement. He starts by saying, they say I murdered this. I don't even want to say. They say I did this. They say I did that. Well, if that's true, you'd be a effing rat. And I'd be in the cell sleeping on a rack. Hey, but too bad that ain't a effing fact. All that talking on the effing app, the street's done. It's a effing rap. They want to see me fall, the city whack. Same nigga who once brought the city back. I got paid $600 for that show, so why would I tell a nigga to F it up though? So I got paid $600K for that show. Why would I tell somebody to F it up though? And this is a fact you should know. Slim 400 just died. I wasn't worried about bro. I wasn't worried about Draco. I came to get the dough. We was finna hit the stage. Then I heard how y'all heard. Somebody got hit with a blade. I came to get the dough. We was finna hit the stage. Then I heard how y'all heard somebody got hit with a blade. I heard niggas saying YG paid. Stop lying, nigga. Come and run. YG fade, nigga. Fade up, nigga. Hey, hold on. But he's saying I came to get the dough. I was finna hit the stage. Then I heard it the same way y'all heard it. Somebody got hit with a blade. So what time were you set to perform if Draco hadn't performed yet and he was the smaller act? Verse 2 says, I don't even know how I end up in the beef. When the ish gets started, it ain't involve me. Right, because it was originally with Frosty the Snowman and AZ Shike, if I'm not mistaken. But Draco made the song Inglewood, which slapped, by the way. You know what I'm talking about? Man, this shit getting weird. I ain't fucking with these niggas. Draco, I'm the Don. Turn the whole tally against you. Anyway, I don't have no dog in the fight. I just like the song. I'm an outsider. I don't know nothing about nothing. I don't claim nothing. Anyway, YG says, I don't even know how I end up in the beef. When that ish got started, it ain't involved me. Not me from West Side bumped in trees. Known to be with the ish. Ain't never cop no please. I really think it was all for attention. I ain't never say no name, but I was all in the mentions. He talking about Draco. They're saying that Draco was inciting this by taking shots. Anyway, riding through the biddy, gripping all on the smithing, cause beefing upon a star, them young niggas wishing. Moved to Inglewood, I was 19 young. Was effing with the Inglewoods cause duh, I'm a blood. But niggas tried to say I went to Inglewood because he had beef with them, y'all say I'm dumb. What? He had beef with a whole nother rapper, but that's a story for a whole nother day, a whole nother chapter. Funny characteristics, let him be an actor. Why would I be beefing with dude? I was the factor. Why would I be beefing with dude? I was the factor. Bro, you know he, listen. This how much you know YG was trying to prove himself. Don't nobody make songs with 3 verses no more. This nigga got a 3rd verse. God damn, bro. Nigga. Verse 3, I ain't never speak about it because that's the law and I'm about it. But crazy y'all sounded for too long and I allowed it. Niggas talking about we know the truth. Yeah, I doubt it. Keep a blick when it's an outing because y'all got my judgment clouded. It's sad like they trying to paint me as the bad guy when the guy was looking for some smoke with a flashlight. Oh my God. This ain't no diss. I'm just speaking on my past life. I hope my truth don't make you niggas want to crash, right? Because my same house in Inglewood, niggas thought niggas that used to be there was all good. When Lil Bro and Kels was smoking swishers, not backwoods. Before Kels caught the flock, K shit had some fat cords. I don't know what the hell that mean. Hearing I put money on his head, embarrassing. All that we know the truth, arrogance. Niggas with their one side, false narratives. But now you got my side. There it is, homie. Man, that shit ass, boy. I ain't even here. I could read it and tell this track. Anyway, I heard the shit before. But. So all that being said, right? Is this YG? Is this YG? You see what he got on right here? They're saying this guy is YG. See that Kanye-esque jacket? That body stature?
They then asked him what was YG wearing, and he would tell them a black ski mask, black shiny jacket, black pants with a red stripe going down the side, and black shiny shoes. They would then ask, so the other guys were wearing red, correct? And he would say yes.
Black stripe.
And as you can see
with
right
the red
here,
stripe
which will
on
be
the
the video
pants.
of the situation, you can see the clothes that he's describing. A black ski mask, black shiny jacket, black pants with a red stripe, ski mask, black be the video of the situation. You can see the clothes that he's describing. A black ski mask, black shiny jacket, black pants with a red stripe going down the side, and black shiny shoes. A black ski mask, black shiny jacket, black pants with a red stripe going down the side, and black shiny shoes.
That boy was walking, he was walking like the Grim Reaper, whoever that was. They was walking real calm, like they knew what they was. That mother was, Jesus Christ. That mother effer was walking like the Reaper.
Jacket, black pants with a red stripe.
Everybody else is running, frantic, hand swinging. That person is just walking very calm, almost stoic. Like, man, it's crazy, man. It's crazy, bro. Is that, do y'all think that's YG? Do y'all think he should be worried at all? Is there a case against him? Is this a weak case? Is Flacco the reason for all the attention on this, the new attention on the Drakeo case? Like, it's a lot. Is this YG, man?
A black ski mask, black shiny jacket, black pants with a red stripe going down the side, and black shiny shoes. A black ski mask, black shiny jacket.
Oh, I'm just thinking I see something. There go the stripe. Big stupid black stupid jacket. What y'all think? Somebody said fighting with a shiesty on is like fighting with a shirt flipped over your head. Hold on, let's see something real quick. Let me see. Let me see if I can find this clip with Whack Drakeo.
You know that while you was laid in there and they thought you was gone, that your mother and grandmother went down there with half the choir to Darby Park with police escort and begged them people in a form of telling, because you kind of letting them know that that's who did it. Then he ended up doing it on the conversation with 600, that that's who did it, letting people know his homie. You know that while you was laid in there and they thought you was gone, that
Hold on. Let me see something real quick. Man, this shit get weird.
What it do, y'all? We back with another video, which is Chris, who he think.
I don't be tripping on coming out here and go with niggas I don't give a where you from. I don't give a if you're from Alaska. None of that shit. You getting chipped. I don't care where you from, Texas, any of that shit. You could be from the Bay, Sacramento. You come out here, you getting chipped.
Despite the devastating death, going out there doing no rap this and shit, cause like, if it's smoke, it's really smoke with us. We ain't playing. All that rap beef and all that shit, we not rap beefing, we really beefing. The homies gonna get you.
They either end up dying or like catching some or like scoreboard. Scoreboard.
Did y'all hear that? Let's go, 199. Super chat, super step from Big Rob from the group home says, I think you beat Rum Nitty 2-1. Let's go, Big Rob. Super duper salute to you, man. Thank y'all. Much gratitude and much appreciation for the super chat, super step, man. That man swear I'm a battle rapper. Who, bruh? Who? T-Top?
Right there. Find it.
The nigga Drakeo was all on Adam shit, right? Talking about this nigga and all that.
Man,
right?
Drakeo is dead, bro. What are we talking about? Don't make me disrespectful.
Hold on, homie.
Hey, bro, look. Hold on. Hey, you know Drakeo shit used to be on the table and ain't there no more, right? Drakeo shit was on the table and ain't there no more, right? Hold on. You do know I said fuck Drakeo and his brother worked there on Friday. Dumbass up, bro. Hey, Drakeo is dead, bro. Hey, bro, the nigga that killed Drakeo, I passed the bottle back and forth to him all the time. What are we talking about?
What the fuck is gender? Because I do content with Whack 100. I ask some questions.
Drakeo is dead, bro. Drakeo is dead, bro.
Let me know what y'all think. So Munchie B was pretty much.
Yeah. That one. Munchie talking crazy. Where's the I'm trying to find. Hold on. Just so y'all see it, just so y'all could be up on everything. Wax said Munchie B was the where is it?
WAP 100 says Munchie B gave Flacco too much information.
Flacco hit me this morning on the text and said, I heard you on academics. You a real smart dude. You figured it out. I said, Flacco, you helped Munchie C get his job at No Jumper. The whole block was Drakeo. So that tells me when you tell them, yo, they tripping because whatever you got going on with Drakeo, whatever you done said, blase, blase, blah, this dude get one shot of liquor, Hennessy in him as we didn't see Adam after kicking, put his soles of his dirty shoes on him. There's no doubt when he jumped on that phone with Flacco and got to run in his mouth saying God knows what. I don't know why the homies ain't beaten till he can't talk no more. And any homie that continue right now to call or text that dude, that mean you hot anyway. Because y'all know that by him saying what he said about who he know did what, they already done got to order to go through everything he got, every line of communication.
WAP 100 says,
see, this is all Big Rob from the group home once again with the $1.99 super chat, super step. Let's go.
Did y'all hear that?
That man said, Kid Chaos. Hell no. Hell no. You funny, bro. Hell no. Shout out Kid Chaos though. Dude nice. But what y'all think, man? What y'all think with everything that's being said? Even with the with Adam 22 and Munchie B being arrested, you see, Munchie B said that he pops bottles daily with the person that did that to Drakeo. Was it YG or was it somebody? Allegedly, and was he insinuating? First of all, was he just drunk and talking shit and it not be true? Or like Wax said, was he drunk and went to spilling the beans? Because you know they say a drunk mind speaks sober thoughts, and was he talking too effing much, right? And ended up telling Flacco too much, which is why Flacco has all this information compiled and can put these videos out about this, right? Or and also if he is telling somewhat of the truth or he's telling the truth, who's to say it's YG? Right? The security guard said there was 3 people swinging knives. Does Munchie B have a direct connection to YG? They're in 2 different sets under the same color, but that doesn't mean that they don't hang. I'm not insinuating that they do or don't. I'm sure that they're aware of who each other are, but do they hang like that and pop bottles daily? Who knows? But what Wax said is true. If they are looking into it, which obviously they are, they're gonna wanna They're gonna wanna look in. They want your devices, brother. They're gonna want to subpoena them devices. They're gonna want to subpoena them devices, man.
Back and forth to him all the time. What are we talking about?
Who was that dude that's
and that he claimed to pass bottles of libations with the person responsible for the demise of Drakeo on a daily basis.
Drakeo is dead, bro. Hey, bro. The nigga that killed Drakeo, I passed the bottle back and forth to him all the time. What are we talking about?
She tells him, gives him the phone number or whatever, and that was that. Then today, they're back. Same dudes, plain clothes, driving like a regular truck or something, I guess. They say, we're looking for Munchie and Adam, and that we're looking for them because we want to have a conversation about an investigation that we're doing into the murder of Drakeo the Ruler. I never had an off-camera conversation about him with any street shit. And obviously, like, why would the cops care about off-camera conversations? Not like I got insider knowledge. I was kind of shocked to hear that they wanted to talk to me about it.
I don't live at No Jumper. Why they keep coming here? That's all. Oh, yeah, shit. I ain't homeless. I don't live here.
And that... Because the California Highway Patrol was picking them up one by one. I heard ODM Slim stupid ass say, I don't believe they went to No Jumper as cap because it's California Highway Patrol. First of all, that was at a park. All parks are CHP. Second of all, California Highway Patrol does have a homicide division.
Right.
So
and they have access to all of the resources of the surrounding police departments. Yeah. So it's basically like they have just every bit as much leverage as like any other police organization. But I heard T-Rell and Smack say the same thing, where they brought up the fact that the cops came to try to talk to me and Munchie. T-Rail and Smack immediately launch into this accusation about how it's cap, how it's fake, how obviously the California Highway Patrol would not be the ones coming.
You dealing with two dudes that never fought, did no time.
But then
they don't understand what it is.
The dude 6 behind the camera is like reading something. He's like, nah, they investigating it because of the location where it took place or whatever.
Dummy.
They just immediately move along in the conversation. Like they didn't just accuse me of basically lying on my dead homie for clout.
Story of my life.
Munchie lying about a situation that basically puts his homies in danger for clout. Like the idea that both of us would do that is so stupid. And these dudes are such bad podcasters that they just immediately adopt this insane conspiracy theory and then just immediately dump it off because they don't have a single brain cell to share between the two of them.
And this shit then got a little more serious than I thought it was gonna get, because now this is real shit. That case been cold at least 5 years, right? It wasn't until Munchie said that dumb shit. You know, I gaslight the little dude, and I know he got a problem, and you know, can't nobody under the influence or intoxicated ever sell you an illusion
that you're gonna,
nigga, it's the art of war manipulation. They paid $15 million for the 11 Western states when it was Mexico. You think that wasn't manipulation? Bottle to the dude that killed Drakeo every week. He got on there and said, I'll pass a bottle to the dude that killed Drakeo every week. Soon as you did, this is an open case. Oh, that's a lead. The other dude, they gonna holler at him too. What is it, Y7 or whatever the fuck his name is? Him too. Anybody that made any type of statements insinuating they saw something, we know who did it, they coming to talk to you. Now the problem is, if Munchie would have never said that, YG would have never got pulled in for question. But even him, he did a goddamn song.
But Munchie and YG don't hang out at all.
What? Are you
There's
stupid?
no chance that Munchie is passing the bottle to YG every other week.
No, you're missing the point, bro. They all know they're looking at the entourage. They're looking at who the entourage is with. You get what I'm saying? So they're going to automatically associate the shit to YG because they're going to say it was his entourage, but you can't say it because I had 100 motherfuckers up there with me, right? Half of them was Bloods. We wasn't up there with YG, so if we got into something, they can't say, oh, they with YG too, so they going to have to figure out what's what and what ain't what. But when you're dealing with an open murder case, some shit like that, man, you don't get up there claiming you know who did it. You know what I'm saying? Now, if a motherfucker got convicted and gone, yeah, I know shitty cuz, right? You can say that. He's been to court, they convict. I know, and what's crazy about Munchie is instead of him saying, yeah, I fucked up, I'm running my mouth too much, he'll come up with a reason why it's not a problem. Droopy face, right?
But
shit, sweet dude.
Affirmatively, no.
They wasn't moving on nothing because
that Gloves was handing out knives backstage.
That's cap.
They got a witness who said that it was Frankenstein.
Yeah, I heard that too. Whoever Draco's security is. Whoever Draco's security was, from my understanding, he's a non-affiliate.
Did you see in Flacco's video, they got audio of K7 saying that Gloves was handing out knives backstage?
That's cap. First of all, I'm going to tell you why that's cap. Now, it's one thing.
K7, you're not supposed to say that.
Listen, it's one thing about Gloves, right, in this whole situation. There's only one person that can send Gloves to jail. And that's a little dude that used to say he was Draco's brother. He was up there with us earlier in that day. Like when I said Draco's brother was up there, that's who I was referring to. The dummy.
The little dude that used to be Draco's
He's
brother?
part of the stink team. He used to do all a bunch of shit for him, right? If you look at the video, you see a big dude, kapow, a little dude. Front line. That's Gloves and him. Okay. See, the great thing about this situation is Gloves is front and center on camera doing nothing but what he does.
He was talking about
throwing his
this guy.
hands. So for this dude, K7, wherever he is, to say, I saw Gloves passing out knives, we're all looking at Gloves doing what security guards are supposed to do. He's keeping the fight from getting to his client. You get what I'm saying? We're watching him on the video. The same video that...
So YG was that close to
Manchester CMT. Well, I mean, the home of right he was in the vicinity. If Gloves is there, YG's in the vicinity. That's a security guard. You know, dude ain't no dude is legal security. He quiet, he don't be on no BS. So for dude to say, I saw Gloves passing out knives, why you see Gloves passing out knives when we watching Gloves put niggas on their backs with his fists, with his fucking gloves on? Like we're watching him fight, right? Nephew, I can call him right now. He ain't pressing no charges. He like, whack, I did the best I could, man, big nigga knocked me out. You know what I'm saying? You know, he ain't pressing no charges. So they gonna definitely talk to him, the K7 dude, the Y7, whoever he is.
How many feet? Oh, that's what you meant before too. You meant was YG.
In the video, I personally couldn't see YG. I could see his security.
Oh, okay.
Right?
I didn't even know that YG would have been like in the vicinity.
Yeah, I couldn't see him. Did he? I don't know. I don't know. You know, when you inside, rushed over here, rushed over there. Ralphie caught a lot of flack. Because we saw Ralphie fighting, but then it looked like he kind of retreated out of flack. Because we saw.
Black ski mask.
All right. All right. What y'all think? What y'all think, man? What y'all think? Is YG going down for the death of Drakeo the Ruler? Will Munchie B be questioned for his comments? This is just he can say this. He's allowed to say this, right? But what about him saying what he said on Clubhouse, passing the bottles? Will Munchie B be summoned to court Hold on, where we got it right here.
Time. What are we talking about?
Person responsible for the demise of Drakeo on a daily basis.
Drakeo is dead, bro. Hey, bro. Bro, the nigga that killed Drakeo, I pass the bottle back and forth to him all the time. What are we talking about?
Who?
Bro, the nigga that killed Drakeo, I pass the bottle back and forth to him all the time. What are we talking about?
Who going down, man? YG? Munchie B? Anybody? Or is it gonna stay where it's at? Is anybody going down for this, or is it gonna stay where it's at? Unsolved, unresolved, the family not getting justice. How y'all feel, man? I'm gonna show some love to the chat. Hold on. We gotta shout out these top 10. Hold on, why that top 10 ain't changed? Something going wrong. Something wrong. That top 10 is supposed to have changed because y'all, that's the same top 10 from like an hour ago, and people have donated since then. I gotta skip the top 10. I can't do it like that. It don't work like that. It gotta be accurate. Come on, YouTube. We gotta keep it up accurate. Let me show some love real quick. This says fan funded, but I call it super support. Let's go. $1.99 super chat. Nurse Lady T, like the live. We appreciate you. $1.99 super chat. Super step. Mike from the Ville drop a like and rep your state. $1.99 from Big Rob from the group home. I think you beat RUMORNATI 2-1. Kid Chaos on another $1.99, and he says salute, super duper salute to y'all, and thank y'all. You know what I'm talking about? For the sacrifice. I appreciate y'all, man. I appreciate y'all.
Did y'all hear that?
Did y'all hear that? Thank y'all, man. Y'all help keep the tent rent paid, the generator running, so the content can keep rolling. Super duper salute to y'all, man. Thank y'all and much appreciation. Let me show some love to the most aggravating chat in the game, the most appreciated chat in the world, man. Y'all so aggravated. Nurse Lady T. I see you, Nurse Lady T. Mad Zoo says all they got is a person saying the color of his eyes. Nurse Lady T says, I told you facts. Mike from the Ville said, gangbangers beware. Your homies might snitch on you just for bragging rights on the internet. Ted Williams says, they're not coming for nothing. The feds gathering evidence. Is that McKay? Is that another way to spell Machiavelli? Says hearsay. Big Tuna says cold case. Crody. Matt Zoo says hearsay. Yeah, that is Machiavelli. Hearsay, hearsay. Matt Zoo says hearsay. Ted Williams says Draco shot YG also. Yeah, we just looked at that. They said allegedly Draco popped YG in the hip in that studio when he got hit up 3 times allegedly. Matt Zoo says, I'm not saying he's going to get arrested for it, but he ain't. Oh, but he ain't about to be doing no time for it. Lady Vet says most definitely. Shout out to you, Lady Yvette. Nurse Lady T showing love. Machiavelli says, I don't believe YG was there. Why not let the homies get him? That's what I would think. Miss Duval showing love. I see you. Ted Williams says, yep. Lady Yvette says deep. Ted Williams, whack lion. J Tay says hate rat 100. Ted Williams says whack Ben Lion. Boy, y'all do not like whack 100. Man, that nigga be accurate as hell. Mike from the Ville says shit hot now. LOL. F a cold case. Patricia Burton says at Kid Chaos. Hey, it's Roll Us Mama. Hey, Roll Us Mama. Matt Zoo says this insurance company is pushing the issue more than anything. Big Rob from the group home with the laughing emojis, bro. You funny as hell. Lady Yvette, I see you. Sue says, hey, what's up, Sue? Hey there. GTP Gaming, what up? Crazy work. Mel says, like, comment, subscribe, like, comment, subscribe, like, comment, subscribe. What up with it, Mels? Jada said hi. What up, Jada? West33 says, have a good day, y'all. What up, West33? West. I don't know why I be saying it like that. Is that a gang call? Because I ain't in no gang at all, bro. I have no gang affiliation. I'm a lame for real. That's why I wear this mask so y'all can't see how lame and corny I really am. But I don't have, nigga, when you be like, you know, the West Coast nigga be like, West, it just sound cool. I hope that ain't no gang shit. Nurse Lady T says, I'm going to come back tomorrow, show respect and a better attitude. Oh, I am somebody came in here with some bull-ish. Get him up out of here. Mike Renfield says, I hope you are a woman requesting a man show his face. Oh, somebody came with some bullshit. Mike Renfield says, y'all come join the Discord. CT Packy says, Rum Nitty, we need you in aisle 6. That's funny as heck. Oh, they know about y'all fuck with battle rap. Shout out to you, CT and Big Rob. And who was that? Roll Up's mom. Who said there was Roll Up's mom? Patricia Burton. Shout out to y'all. They F with the battle rap for real. Where we at? Mr. More Than Never says, fighting with a shiesty on is like fighting with a shirt flipped over your head, fool. Maz Who says, you can't think, you gotta know. That's a fact. You can't think this is a person. The law don't give a damn about think. I think that was him. Well, I think you need to sit your ass down. Remember when Martin asked Angry Man, he said, damn, Angry Man, you gonna read all them magazines? Man, sit your ass down. Damn, Angry Man, you gonna read all them magazines? Man, sit your ass down. Sit your ass down. That nigga Angry Man was CT Packy says walking like Michael Myers or Jason or something. You see him, man? They was walking crazy. Walking crazy. CT said also YG had some nasty fits. That look like a YG fit, don't it? That look like one of them ugly ass outfits he'll throw on. I ain't saying that's him. I'm just saying that is a YG-esque get up. That shit look crazy. Mad Zoo says got to come better than that in LA courts. That's a fact. Damn near any court. Well, depends on proximity. Vex says, damn, the feds everywhere. They are, bro. They are. Mike for the Vision says, crazy to steal from your neighbor. A whole cow at that. Shaking my head. Smart guy right there. Big Rob from the group home said, when is your next battle? I need to book a damn battle, man. God damn it, Big Rob. Hex says Paramount, a Mexican city, and YG is from Paramount Crib. SAYG didn't do nada, Cisco says. Sir Rom said, oh, he sent a laughing emoji, a laughing for disco. I said all kind of other shit. A laughing disco for 250 Jews, nigga. I can talk, nigga. I can speak. Sometimes. Anonymous 1, what up, Anon? He shouting out Nurse Lady. Nurse Lady 2. Oh, Nurse Lady 2. I guess I can't talk. What the fuck was that? Nurse Lady 2 looking ass. Lady Yvette sent a laughing disco for 250 jewels. Candy Thomas sent 100 jewels. A 100 for 2 jewels. Nurse Lady T sent a star for 2 jewels. Lolly First sent an Unk Alert for 440 jewels. Ricor sent a high five for 100 jewels. Teresa, or is that Tersa, sent an Unk for 440 jewels. Jack of all Sages sent a star for 2 jewels. Nurse Lady T sent a star for 2 jewels. Another star for 2 jewels. Pooh sent a star for 2 jewels. Nigerian London sent an Unk Alert for 440 jewels. And that's as far up as it'll let me go. I hope I ain't missed nobody. Damn it, I couldn't rap. Shit. Bruh, I've been messing up all day. Don't call me out like that, cuz. Don't call me out, bro. Thomas says, I don't even know who YG is. You ain't missing nothing, Holmes. I'm going to just tell you that. Nurse Lady T shouting out Roll-Ups. Mom, Jose Selena says, free Dirk and YW Melly. RP Draco, the ruler of the truth. RP King Von. Cassidy says, self-checkout. Cassidy 05. Self-checkout. Oh my God. Y'all fuck with the battle rap. Hold on, bro. Okay, maybe we can start doing some more battle rap related content, you know, because we do discuss it in the Discord, definitely. Join the Discord. I'll show y'all how to do that in a minute. Danny Wallace wifey says 400. Is that but Bayesian Charm? I hope I'm saying the name right. Says whack lies. Nurse Lady T says like, share, and subscribe. Everybody lies. Nurse Lady T says, thanks for being respectful. Mods, appreciate you. Mods, for sure. Definitely always appreciate the mods. The state wants somebody for that Draco the murder they're leaving with a body just like YG did. Oops, that boy Mike from the Ville. Wow. I should have read that. Ted Williams says, no, they have a bodyguard saying that, oh, plus he met YG on multiple occasions. Bajan says, on the line, oh, from the Bean, shout out Beantown, Massachusetts. Shout out to you. Jose Salinas says the FBI shouldn't be concerned with street-ish. If the stink team wants justice, then they should go get it. Damn, I'm not promoting that, guys. I'm not promoting that. I get what he's saying. Not my words, though. Thomas says, I'll make the beats for the battle. Thomas, what's up, man? Hit rumonati@gmail.com. Send me 2 beats. I'll rap over right now. Not right now, this second. But I will rap over them. Long as I like them, we could talk about it, though. Ja Ranga, what up? Bajan Charm says that's correct. Uh-oh. Mike had to get somebody out of here. Listen, y'all, I appreciate y'all. I thank y'all. I thank y'all. I thank y'all. We ran it up. We had a great day. Machiavelli says, I don't believe street beefs pop off just from diss tracks. The Stink Team and Draco were wild for beefing with Inglewood. Yeah, they beefed with an entire city. I think Draco took it upon himself. I'm not sure. But listen, y'all, we got to go ahead and get up out of here. I got to get up out of here. I got some stuff I got to take care of, just like I know y'all do as well. Only thing is, y'all get to still run around while y'all do y'all other job or work or second job or primary or whatever you want to consider called it. I love y'all. Thank y'all. I appreciate y'all for rocking out continuously. The most aggravating chat in the game, the most appreciated chat in the world. I mean it every time I say it.
So aggravating as hell, man. Shit, you're aggravating. Aggravating, bro. Hey, man.
Thank y'all, man. Thank y'all, man. Hey. Big up yourselves, man. Big up yourselves. I appreciate y'all. Big up yourselves. Big up yourselves. W mods, chat, show some love to the mods. Can we get some fire emojis or something like that in the chat for the mods, please? Can we get something? We got to come up with something for the mods. We got to get some more emojis. I need something to show some love for the mods, man. Thank y'all, thank y'all, thank y'all. Always rocking out. And let's get some fire emojis in the chat for the mods. And man, let's give it up for the ladies, man. Put the ones in the chat for the ladies. You know what I'm talking about? Always shout out to the ladies. Super duper salute to y'all. We appreciate y'all. Y'all all the fuel to the fire for sure. And shout out to the bros always. Shout out to the bros. But most importantly, shout out to everybody, man. The most aggravating chat in the game. The most appreciated chat in the world, man. No content creator is nothing without the support of the people. We can't watch our video hundreds of times, thousands of times, millions of times, or even tens of times. You know what I'm talking about? Thomas, send it to rumornati@gmail.com. RUMORNATI@gmail.com. Cold Devil, that's my shit. I ain't gonna lie. That nigga over there rapping the lyrics. That's that shit though. That's that shit. You know what I'm talking about? I don't want to seem biased or nothing. But I fuck with it for sure. Listen, y'all. We appreciate y'all. Thank y'all, thank y'all, thank y'all. We got to get up out of here, though. You can catch us after this chat. After the show, if you want to hang around, do a little post-show chopping it up. You can meet us on Discord. I was in there a long time yesterday. Won't be in there that long today. I ain't gonna lie. I got to take care of some shit. But y'all can meet us right here. Go above the subscribe button. You'll see the links. Discord is right there. All you got to do is click the button. Join the Discord. Come through, hang out, chop it up. Also, there's the link tree. Through the link tree, you can get to the Twitch, the TikTok, and you can also get to the Rumonati shop where you can show your support by purchasing you some merchandise, some official Rumonati merchandise. You can get you a shirt, big logo, get you one of these hoodies over here if you wanted to. Hold on, where we got the Rumonati one? Boom, this is my color right here. It's just too hot to order this. I want to get one of these. Not I want to. Shit, I'm about to get one. It's just as hot as a bitch. You can't be wearing this shit when it's hot. You know what I'm talking about? And listen, Keep the Guys shirts also available 20% off. Don't engage in criminal activities. Crime equals time. Keep the Guys. Free the wrongfully convicted and truly rehabilitated. We got them in red. Lady in red. White. Blue. I like the green though. Let's go with the green. But shout out to y'all. Everything is 20% off. Get you a mug. Flower glyphics. You know what I'm talking about? The ant. You know what the ant represents. The unity. The bird for the strength. The fly. The sight. The overview. The fuck your favorite shirts. Get you one of those. Something like that. But now we're going to get up out of here, man. I appreciate y'all. I appreciate y'all. The email should be going across the screen, guys. The email should be going across the screen. But like my bro said, I reserve the right to be wrong. And like I say, I identify as a multi-millionaire. If they got a bathroom, they got to give us a cash register. Other than that, this is the Rumonati Network. I appreciate y'all. We'll be back. Members, I'll see y'all real soon. Members, I'll see y'all soon. Everybody else, much love. I appreciate y'all. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Let's go.